Charm, she's a stunner. Flipping through gossip, the latest craze. Trying him to cook, oh how they dazzle they. We keep it real, spilling the truth. In a circle of queens, there's always proof. From lipstick shades, so that's sweet. Sharing the box, feel the edges of the crease. Page by page, return our worlds. Sit still and strong as life unfurls.
Hey, ladies and gents. It's Tokyo Ish Tuesday, baby. I was coming over here on this front porch to give y'all an update about Duchess Dior and the Frenchman and transition over to Nestor. But baby, I gotta pump my brakes. Y'all see what's up here on the screen. Tyler Perry. As they say, and another one, baby, and another one. Tyler Perry is being sued. Hey, everybody, come on into the room. I'll be sitting here trying to get ready for my live, trying to get my mojo on, trying to, prepare. And then I get on damn line. And I see this stuff popping up, and we got to talk about it, y'all. We got to take a quick detour, okay? We'll get to Nesto, baby, when we get to them Nesto. We got to talk about this Tyler Perry. And as I said, and another one, we were just talking about him with the new movie with Taraji and Tiana Taylor. And then this happened. I have not watched it. I'm too weak. I'm too chicken. I can't do it. Okay. But I know a lot of you guys in the chat did watch it. And then some of y'all say he canceled. Sure, y'all know Lady T Bud. This is one of my things I cancel people for. I'm not a huge fan of his, but baby, he may have to go over there on the cancel list for Lady T Bud. I got the documents. We gonna read through them, but it's long. It's 46 pages. What I'll do is try to upload it to my reader, and then y'all can read it, pause, at your discretion. But we gonna scan through this document, baby, because it's a whole lot of going on here. And I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Sure. I was minding my own business, listening to El Cid. I don't know if she's in the chat, but I was listening to El Cid do her show. Sure. And I was sitting over here trying to struggle and do me a damn thumbnail. But anywho, Tyler Perry is being sued by the over actor, Dr. Dixon. Derek Dixon. I don't know where I get doctor from. Let's take it from the top. Tyler Perry is being sued by the over actor, Derek Dixon, who is accusing him of harassment and SA, okay, SH and SA, Perry lawyers called the allegations false, saying he will not be shaken down, and we're confident these fabricated claims will fail. Honey, in these 46-page documents, he all convinced me that somebody was trying to get him to do something strange for the change. He started out spoiling this man, buying him vehicles, telling him to quit his job, to pressing up on him and asking him what he like in the bedroom. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Let me change my screen up. Make it bigger. Trying to make it as big as I can. Let's zoom in a little bit. We'll take a little time. Let me speak to everybody. Yeah, Christian Keys video that he put out. Now he didn't put a name on it, but hell, we speculated that he could have been talking about Tyler Perry, allegedly, right? But now, hell, should we say allegedly? Because a lot of things that Christian Keys said in his video is being said by Mr. Dixon, okay? Let me stop. Hey, Leo lady. Hey, Chick-fil-A girl. Can't wait to watch this. I'll be here till 11 p.m. Where you at? Oh, work. She at work. Hey, Nestos. Thank you for being here and modding for me on today. Appreciate you. There go L said. Hey, Tasha B. Hey, little sis. Vic to the Veil. Hey, Jay Blake. Baby, Vic say stay hydrated and in the AC. Everybody stay cool. It's 108 degrees in Vegas and rising. Temperatures are rising. Hey, HB. B, thank you for being here and modding for me on today. Hey, Tanya B here. Hey, Ebony. Lord have mercy. I heard shaking my head. Sure, we ain't gonna have nobody. Sure. Hey, Friday. Gonna be in the bushes. I'm sure you're on your black job. Hey, Jennifer. Child, it's about time somebody call him out. Tyler has been rumored to be chasing the men's for a long, long time. Do tell Vic to the Veil. And it's I'm gonna say clear man. I wonder if it's a male or female. Baby, it's a man. It's a man, chick. The movie made me appreciate what I have even more. You okay? Hey, Karen. Hey, AK. POV. Come on in. This AK's POV. Hey, Shay B, right on time. Tyler is over there doing the, oh, yeah, baby. Where is Miss Boogie down at? She the HR department over here. Can somebody get the HR department on the damn line? We been knew you like the men's allegedly. Don't, baby, in these messages it say, baby, is you a top or a bottle? Because I can last all night like the Energizer Bunny. I had to step away, girl, step back on the porch. Come back on the porch. Okay, yes, I read you out of order. Hey, only me 23, Christian Gaines. We may need to pull up that video. That's okay, me too. I'm cooking, girl. Just listen, just listen. L said J Blake, everybody at work, just listen. Him, he got paid. Hey, Queen Brielle. Hey, Chris Christmas. Hey, Glorious. Thank y'all so much for coming over here on the porch. And thank y'all again for supporting my video on yesterday. A lot of y'all caught the replay. Yep, Christian Keys definitely got paid. And he got his damn show back. Okay, he back right over there on All the Queens Men, coming back on July 24th. I cannot wait. Hey, Shabby baby, put your seatbelt on. Don't run off the Rizzo, because we finna get down and dirty. We ain't gonna have nobody out here making music, movies in a minute. Sure, we gonna be canceled. Tyler has been in these streets chasing behind these younger, handsome men ever since the Boondocks out of him. He should have watched himself, baby. Hey, Sanders. Hey, Cam. Hey, Gabby girl. Sure, we about to get into it in the shower. Okay, baby. Don't slip on the soap. Okay. Hey, Sonya Boots, listening. Okay, playing space, but we listening. Sure. Who winning? Who winning over there? Hey, Jalen, is you ready for the tea, Jalen? Tyler needs to fight his therapist. He should have still had predatory tendencies after all these therapy. Let me tell you something. In these folks that's in these positions, the baby, the grooming, the gaslighting, and it's real. It's real. But when you recognize it, when do you walk away? If they would just get with the people who were in compliance. It's like they want the people that they can't have. Now, with this gentleman, I don't know if he is rainbow or not, right? But some of these people that are rainbow, it's a challenge to them to try to get and turn somebody out. Okay, instead of like Victor DeVille said, get with the people that's gonna get with you, that's down with you. You got the money. Sure, if they can unsee Medea, you'll be all right. You may have to turn the damn lights off, turn the lights down low, but just don't talk because he going to Medea in a second. Just hush. It will be okay, but they choose to go after people who don't want the attention. Facts, facts. Sure. Telling me, my son, and my hubby waiting. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, say Jay, let me hurry up. I agree with you. He needs more intensive therapy. Tyler wanted cute men who don't want him. Baby, go get somebody over there in the mail order. Baby, can't they order somebody? Child, this is the year of the lawsuits. Hey, pray then hustle. Yes, ma'am. Tyler can definitely pick some handsome men, baby. It's somebody out there that'll be gay for pay, do a little something strange for the change. I mean, but find them. Okay, you in Walmart and left your earbuds. Okay, turn me down loud. Actually, Aubrey, POD, hello, welcome to the chat. They say the Boondocks tried to tell us what about the Simpsons? Because baby, the Simpsons just right next to my Bible. If the Simpsons said it, baby, it's the gospel. And fine as F. Not Tyler. Yeah, baby. He got that extra glide community, baby. He said he like it from the bottom. Turn the lights out and don't talk. Baby, turn the lights down low. That's what Zesty Puff like to do as well, allegedly. Hey, you get me? Hey, 14 plus 1. Yes, I cannot wait. Hey, chick. Okay, that part on the cute folks who don't want him. Okay, hell, I dress like a man and pretend to be gay for the pizza. I know that's right, Victor the Veil. Sure, he met this man on his government job, not on his government job for real, but it sounds like this guy, Mr. Dixon, worked for like an event planner type business, but he had aspirations, baby, of being in Hollywood. Okay, so Tyler wheeled him in, knowing that he wanted, to be an actor. He wanted to have a star on Hollywood Boulevard over there. Everybody, do you see this man star over there? Let's get into it. I'm gonna skip all the formalities up here at the top. Superior Court of California, okay, County of Los Angeles, unlimited jurisdiction, baby. Ooh, ooh, oh, okay. Derek Dixon, an individual, he's the plaintiff versus Tyler Perry, TPS Production Services LLC Limited Liability Company, baby. He is suing the insurance company. So if Tyler don't pay him, baby, he gonna file a claim with his insurance. And Action LLC, a limited liability company, and does 1 through 50 exclusive defendants. Okay, everything. But Tyler Perry, baby, okay, let's get to it. As my little sis already told us, he got 10 complaints over here. And this Derek say he want a jury trial. He ain't taking no plea deal. Hey Rossi, he not taking no settlement. He want a jury trial. Okay, so all the secrets gonna be out, baby. Baby, I'm gonna need 500K up front to quit my job. Yeah, we need to watch that again, and we need to watch Christian Keys. Okay, okay, y'all. Quid pro quo. XH. Okay. Number one. Number two, work environment harassment. Number three, SH, Ralph Act. Number four, workplace gender violence. Number five, violation of the Bain Act. Number six, SB. Number seven, SA. Number eight, negligent retention. Number nine, intentional infliction of emotional distress. 10, retaliation, FEHA. And again, we want a jury trial, baby. We want to take this ish to trial. Let's skim through here, y'all. This document is 46 pages, okay? We definitely not gonna read all 46, but y'all in the chat, if I don't read something and y'all want me to, put a stop sign, baby, something down there in the chat, and we will read it, okay? So we already talked about who the plaintiff and the defendant is, okay? The following complaint pled on information and belief. This case arises from sustained pattern of workplace SHSA and retaliation by Tyler Perry, a powerful media mogul against plaintiff Derek Dixon. Okay, we know who Tyler Perry is, so we're gonna skip through that part because we want to get to some of these messages down here. Okay, but we will read this part right here. These events occurred while Mr. Dixon was employed as a series regular on the Tyler Perry show, The Oval, and while Mr. Perry held direct control over his employment, compensation, and creative opportunities. He said he owned me. He biatched me. Sorry, Mr. Dixon, you're gonna catch some strays. Okay. They got Tyler Perry background information, his net worth. In my city girl's voice, what's your net worth? Top $1.36 billion. Okay, rather than using his influence responsibly, TP has engaged in a pattern of misconduct where he exploited his position of power. Okay, y'all see this? We don't want to keep, I guess, harping on that part, do we? Okay, sure. He said he'll in the same boat as Harvey, Bill, Robert, Sean, Kevin, Roger. They all a part of the, great crew. Okay, we kind of, I want to get down here to the D. Okay. Okay. Oh, he said, and Mr. Perry right here, used number 11, using his influence, Mr. Perry provided vulnerable men with acting position, roles, show contracts, cars, and money. Once the object of his desire was hooked, once he got you hook, line, and sinker, Tyler Perry would then put them in fear of losing it all unless they engage in Mr. Perry's perverted desires for sexual gratification. Mr. Perry would easily unalive your character on his show and leave you unemployed with no boss. In a show of actors who fail to indulge in Perry's ex fantasies. Okay. Number 12, we have messages. In one of the exchanges, Perry stated that he could fix things because the actors of the show he will be filming should all be scared because they were all pow at And we don't know who lies, meaning that Tyler Perry was going to use this as a tool to gain compliance with his desires. So what pretty much he's saying is, you know, if you don't do what I tell you to do, if you don't join the team, I'm going to unalive your character. And then he would do so by having your character pow pow, during the scene, and then you come back, baby, you'll survive if you do something strange for the change, as we said. Okay. So here's a message right here. But I swear to you, I know how to fix this it. I love killing the MF in a show that no one expects. You could be sipping my ties, counting coconuts right now. Think about the last episode. They all were pow pow at. We don't know who lives. Exactly. I'm scared. They should be too. Nope, they're not. Last I checked, we all got the same bullets in us. Okay. I ain't ignoring y'all. Hey, Irie Vibes. I see you join the chat. Okay. That's exhibit number 1, I guess. Okay. Number 13. Derek Dixon was Mr. Perry's ex-desire. Ever since they became acquainted, Dixon was working as part of the event staff for a party hosted by Mr. Perry. When Perry noticed him, Perry made eye contact, and he knew he was going to be on the family that prays. Perry immediately offered Dixon the chance to audition for a part in one of his TV productions. Okay, so again, Mr. Dixon had desires to be an actor. He felt like he was talented, but he wasn't working in that capacity. He never worked in Hollywood. He was working as an event staff at a party that was hosted by TP. Number 14, Dixon agreed and was on set with Perry behind the camera for weeks in close quarters. During that time, they were filming. Perry would send flirtatious text messages to Dixon. For example, in one message, Perry stated that he was jealous when he saw Dixon going on walks with another man named Brad. Okay. Brad, what did you work there? Okay, let's see. What did that photo make me jealous? Why did that photo make me jealous? You two together. So Tyler Perry took a picture and sent it to Mr. Dixon and then said, why did that photo make me jealous? You two together. Ha 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 ha. I don't know. It's just Brad. LOL. LOL. He just wanted to go for a quick walk to get his steps in. Sure, he trying to get his 10,000 steps like Lady T-Bug. And now I'm walking to Chipotle, solo dolo, by myself. LOL. Thick Derek, get that Chipotle. Sure, he should have blocked his ass. In another message, Perry stated to Dixon, what is it going to take for you to have guiltless ex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? You can't have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Jesus Christ. Amen. What is it going to take for you to have guiltless S? Have y'all found that in therapy? Yes, it's exact same kind of car. Geo Metro. Oh, baby, no. Give up my religion, guilt, become a Buddhist? That's so cool. Where you came from. Unfortunately, Derek, I have friends who are in their 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that, and it's so sad. You can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ. Mm-hmm. Child, you're coming from a job, a manhood, and a religion? What else is it to take? Oh my God. Number 17. On one occasion, when Mr. Perry was drinking, he started to become extremely annoyed when Mr. Dixon avoided him. Mr. Perry stated that of 600 people in his phone book, he only wanted to talk to Mr. Dixon. Treat myself. What are you doing? Derek! Oh my God. Yelling, are we? Just talking to my sister. I roll. Fine. Good night. I'll go through the 600 people in my damn Rolodex, in my black book, aka my phone book, and be annoyed that I don't want to talk to any of them. Trying to get off so I can go to sleep. LOL. I understand. LOL. LOL. Apparently, you're not the only one that's been drinking tonight. I just started. They didn't. LOL. Can you imagine your boss doing all this? Like, this is crazy. Number 18, Dixon did his best to tiptoe around Mr. Perry's ex aggression while keeping on Mr. Perry's good side. Mr. Perry made it clear to Dixon that if Dixon ignored Perry or failed to engage with his innuendos, Dixon's character will be unalive in the next season. Indeed, Dixon's character Dale was pow 4 times in the chest and ended the first season on the oval. And Perry always held this over Mr. Dixon's head, implying that Dale would have survived if he would have let him use some of that Diddy baby oil, if he would have kept Mr. Perry happy. Let me see what y'all talking about down here in the chat. Look at Vicky talking about take that bitch to trial. Why did they think they were getting free cars? Like, that's weird. Right? You out? Yeah. Sure. He unaliving you with the pen. Well, dang. They say you cutthroat. This is getting good. Hey, Sherry with the why? Brad top taking walks, baby. That man said he had to go to Chipotle to get away from Tyler. Okay, Tyler can't flirt, baby. My little nephew got more game than this. He need to pretend like he one of these characters and write something else, because this ain't it. Hey, always loving life, 804. These steps can cause a text and a charge and be unemployed. Not trying to get into, yeah, baby, you're not trying to get about 10,000 steps on my Fitbit. Baby, he said his friends is, oh, dang young, like Mr. Dixon. I know dang on well Tyler ain't out here in the 2025 sending text messages. Brad is Rudy's husband. Really? Keisha Nightblood? I thought she was married to a black man. This sounds like a script. There go that baby oil. Jennifer, I know. Brad, he's all the made for TV movies. Hey, Chanel, oh my God. I'm behind a little bit. Sure. Why would TV be jealous of Brad? A heterosexual man. Baby, you know they like to turn these men out. They want what they can't have. You know, it's a quest. They want to conquer and turn these men out. Not our Rudy husband. Baby, I didn't know. Well, baby, let's keep going. Let's keep going. And see, they've been documenting on his ass, baby. He done kept every message, probably video, all of those things, right? Number 19, once Perry recognized the extent of control he had over Mr. Dixon, he escalated this behavior. On multiple occasions, Mr. Perry SA'd Mr. Dixon, including one instance where he forcibly pulled off Mr. Dixon's clothing, groped his booty, and attempted to force himself without the baby oil. Mr. Dixon told a drunken Perry, no, and attempted to remove Mr. Perry's hands. But Mr. Perry held on real tight with his muddy fingers on the Dixon's wrist. Mr. Dixon was only able to escape after he kneed him in the stomach. After de-escalating the situation by abruptly changing the subject. Baby, how you change the subject and this man all over you? The day after the assault, Mr. Perry called and texted Mr. Dixon relentlessly, saying Tried you. Call me. I really need to talk to you. Please call as soon as you can. Finally, Mr. Dixon answered TP call. Mr. Perry profusely apologized. Babe, you think he recorded it? For SA while blaming it on the alcohol. Perry continued. He didn't know why he would do something like that. Maybe it was self-sabotage. On the very same call where he apologized for the essay against Dixon, Perry told Dixon, and don't worry, we're going to do your show, referring to the pilot that Perry knew Mr. Dixon had desperately wanted to produce. Okay? So it seems like Dixon may also be like a screenwriter. 21. Shortly thereafter, Mr. Dixon got a call from Perry's lawyer saying that Christmas was coming in June. Christmas had come early, and that Dixon was getting a substantial raise, and the show was green lit. Perry's attorney explicitly warned Dixon not to tell any of the actors on the show about Dixon's raise because no other actor was getting a raise. Only Dixon. Oh, true. More messages. Perry kept telling Dixon that he was sorry that the harassment would not happen again. However, the harassment, baby, he turned up and the assault continued. Mr. Perry will also try to deflect the blame for SA by saying that Dixon didn't have a strong enough no. Nice Santa Monica is nice. I'm glad you're going out there. How is your no? Is it stronger? You gotta have a strong. Hell no. We won't go. Yes, it's strong. My mom literally thinks I'm going to sell my soul to the Illuminati. She heard Kanye say that it's real. What your mama doing listening to Kanye? Sure. Well, I don't think that, but I do think that you have to be able to say now and mean it and make it clear. I'll only say yes if I get me an Oscar. Just kidding, just kidding. I hear you. Well, the only one who could have gotten that for you though through S is in prison. So just stick to the no unless you are really into Maria. Oh my God. Baby, just go clock in on a 9 to 5. It ain't worth it. This too much. Okay. Let's see. Dixon did not know how to answer without facing retaliation, cancellation of a production company, or perhaps being unallowed on the show. So instead, Dixon made a joke out of the situation, stating that I'll only say yes if I get an Oscar. Well, is you over there practicing them damn no's? Because that man say he can barely hear you. Okay. Let's see what else. It's talking about the business, where it's located. Sure. Stakeholders, okay, venue and jurisdiction. Okay. You want back to the meat and the potatoes, okay. Factual allegations. So when they say this fact, not fiction, what does that mean? They got pictures, videos. We know they have text messages. Okay, let's see what they're talking about here. Okay, in or around 2019. Plaintiff worked for an event company, Legendary Events, in the ATL that was hired to do a party for TP. Okay, the plaintiff was recruited by Tony Conway, the owner of Legendary Events and close friend of Tyler Perry. Oh, baby, it was a setup. Mr. Conway decided to place Dixon directly in a role at a party that requires frequent conversation with TP. Baby, is they in on this? Is this a setup? A setup? What y'all think? Let me know in the chat. Defendant Perry picked plaintiff out of a crowd. He made eye contact. Because they know they say when you make eye contact, it's over. Okay. Crowd of employees present at the party and began asking plaintiff questions about his employment status and when plaintiff was an actor. In or around early October, and on the last day of the party, defendant Perry insisted that he and plaintiff exchange phone numbers, and Perry subsequently texted plaintiff to introduce himself. Perry began by asking Dixon about his dream and aspirations. Dixon told Perry that he was interested in acting and writing. Perry then told Dixon to do an audition over the phone and send it to Perry. Dixon told Perry that he was at a Halloween party. Oh my God. Perry asked to see pictures of Dixon in his costume, and Dixon complied. When Perry saw the picture, he texted Dixon, "Is you Woody from the Toy Story?" Okay. I was going to say, your cowboy needs a sugar daddy. Oh my God. Block. Put him on the block list. Let's go back. When Perry saw the picture, he texted Dixon. I was going to say, your cowboy needs a sugar daddy. Perry continued with, "You look great, like Tony the Tiger. You're just lacking costume parts." Sorry. Don't want to offend, Dixon responded. Not at all. It's so true, half-assed costume. To which Perry replied, "What's true? Cowboys need sugar daddies too," implying that Perry wanted to be Dixon's sugar daddy. Dixon quickly shut down those comments by reiterating what he said earlier, that the truth was that he was lacking costume parts. See, he should have blocked his ass right then. But I think this may be a setup, child. I don't know. Shortly thereafter, Dixon's boss at Legendary Events called Dixon and told him that TP was having another event in LA, specifically wanted Mr. Dixon to fly from the ATL to LA to work on the event. Excited for the opportunity to fly to LA, Dixon was flattered and jumped on the first red eye, baby, on the opportunity to meet Tyler Perry again. Shortly after doing the event on November 3rd, 2019, defendant Perry sent plaintiff several text messages that he would love to find the plaintiff a job and change. I could change your life, baby. It ain't tricking if you got it. Insisting that they should make it happen. Perry sent Dixon what turned out to be, oh my God. Hey, beautifully made 13. Hey, Red. Baby, when somebody tell you who they are, believe them. His man said he was sending warnings. Be careful hanging around me, because I'm a dream crusher. I cause dreamers to dream bigger. I cause them not to only believe, but do it. Then let's make it happen. You're an artist. You have to be fulfilled. Nothing else will suffice. Hey, TV21, Tyler been in the community 15 plus years ago, probably even longer. This reading like one of these cheesy Tyler Perry scripts. Yikes, not turning folks out. I know, the same reason he was coming on to Christian Keys. Christian Keys from Flint, Michigan, baby. He probably wasn't saying no. He probably was saying, I'm gonna F you up. What the world? Hey, Vivian, you good? I keep forgetting I'm behind. Never mind. Oh, hey, Ashley Arby say I'm throwing up. Hey, tell me that part. Hey, Rat. Hey, everybody. I wasn't ignoring y'all, child. I'm over here reading. I'm trying to get my own Oscar. Tanya be here. I'm trying to read everybody part. Hey, big sis. I said what I said. I made it to the car before it started pouring. Just coming in the room, baby. We read Tyler Perry lawsuit. Them folks say he pulled the stick up. Okay. Thank you. Thank y'all for holding down the chat. Okay. The thing is that we all knew this ain't new. Baby, this new to me. This new to me. Sure. Sure, where we left off at. The very next day, defendant Paris sent an email which contained a offer for the plaintiff to play a role in jail in Paris television series. Ruthless. Perry said it was a small role that could get a lot bigger, setting the stage for a series of escalating quid pro quo offers. HR department is the HR department here, baby. Where is Miss Boogie now? Oh Lord. For S relationship, Dixon assumed that Tyler Perry was genuinely caring person who discovered the talent that Dixon always knew he had from a kid. He knew this. Dixon filmed his role in Ruthless in mid-November after his job as an event staff for legendary events. But baby, how much did you get paid? Approximately 1 month later, Perry bought and gave Dixon a new car. Oh, the price is right. Because he hated that Dixon had a Jeep. Dixon was surprised and elated. Dixon had no idea that he was going to be on the ride for his life. Because Tyler Perry said, I like the way you ride it. Okay, Dixon had no idea that he was going to be set up by Perry for extreme dependence. Baby, you should have told him to come get your car. Because I got my Jeep and I'm good on it. Okay, but you accepted that car, Mr. Dixon. In December of 2019, Dixon was requested to be a part of the event staff at another one of Perry's homes in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Sure, he done took you to all the houses. After that event, Perry started frequently sending text messages and making phone calls and demanding that Dixon drive their car. Give Perry some attention. On New Year's Eve 2019, Tyler Perry texts Dixon, I can't tell you the last time I pumped and dumped. I pumped gas or went to the supermarket or fly a commercial or packed a bag or had good butt bookie naked ex. It was before I was rich. Dixon found these bitches to be strange and untowardly coming from someone like Tyler Perry. But being new to the industry, Dixon played along by downplaying the ex comments and hoping that being around Mr. Perry will allow him to showcase his talents as an actor and a writer, not as a top or a bottom, okay? In January of 2020, just a few months after his first acting gig, Perry invited plaintiff to his home in Douglasville County, Georgia. Plaintiff showed up to the home hoping that he would be given a chance to befriend Perry and show him how talented an actor Dixon was. At Perry's home, Dixon was served many alcoholic drinks, which Perry also partook in. Dixon felt that Perry was genuinely interested in Dixon's talent as an actor and a writer. Perry made no advances at Dixon while they were drinking, and the conversation was really friendly. At the end of the night, when the damn sun went down and the moon went up, Perry told Dixon, "You cannot drive home." Perry said it was dangerous and Dixon was too inebriated to drive home. He should have said, "Well, baby, I'll call Uber Black." Dixon agreed and was escorted to a separate room, guest room, not knowing that this was a ruse to allow Perry to A him. Okay, S.A. Dixon. Dixon was tired. He didn't have no PJs, so he got into bed with just his underwear on. Oh my God. Before he knew what was happening, Madea appeared with a wig on at the foot of the damn bed. Dixon felt someone else slip into the bed behind him and start rubbing on him, rubbing Dixon's body around his inner thighs in a highly and suggestive manner. Dixon turned around and saw the boogeyman and saw that Tyler Perry was in the bed with him. At this point, Dixon's stomach started to turn and he began feeling nauseous. Instinctively, Dixon jumped out of the bed and said, "What the hell going on?" And told Tyler Perry, "This ain't that type of party." He wasn't that sexual. Tyler Perry ignored the comment and told Dixon to turn around so Perry could see him butt booty naked in his underwear. Perry then commented on how beautiful Dixon's body was. "Baby, run for the fucking mountains. Get the hell out of here. What the hell going on?" Dixon once again told Perry that he was not into sex. Dixon kept informing Perry that he was not into X in order to keep Perry at bay, while at the same time not insulting the person who was dangling his career in front of him like a carrot. Okay, to Tyler Perry, "I will hope that you would let someone hold you and make love to you. You are missing the best years of your life, my friend. Trust me. I hope you get past the block in your mind soon." Well, it's not this person. It ain't you. But yes, I want that too. I'm working on it. Therapy helping me, baby. Therapy helping. And now, when you got to rely on therapy to get out of this type of crowd, baby, baby, we got to change this thumbnail. This too juicy. I was just gonna do a little something, and we move on next up, maybe tomorrow, because baby, this too hot for TV. Hey, Sleepy Libra, baby, you walked in on Tyler Perry lawsuit. I know they helping me in the chat because they know I'm not reading it. That's why TP movies suck. Now he can't relate any longer. Baby, take him to the hood. Your tone is entertaining, hilarious. Pray and hustle. This the only way we gonna make it through. Y'all know Monique somewhere talking about this, baby. You know her and Daddy gonna do a live tonight. What you talking about? Pray and hustle. Just listening to you on my way home on the train. Be safe. Girl, why does this sound like a good ass podcast? Baby, it is. It's the front porch. What the hell you talking about? This better than the real Tyler Perry movie. It's a real mess. Y'all, we got to change the thumbnail. The lawsuit sounds like the same role he portrays in a drama show, The Oval. Complicated. That's what, listen, Linda, listen. He wrote this into the movie script. We're going to get into that part. Sleep in your damn clothes, fool. You ain't home. Hey, Muffin. Yeah, baby, it was my deal from Boo. Did he root for this man? Sure. He was over there sipping on water and had that man over there getting drunk. But baby, we could call Uber. And I can leave that car that you bought me right here in your damn drive-thru. your driveway. Tyler can't be going out like this, baby. It's some people that'll give it to him. What is the oh gosh going on around here? Baby, what is the gosh going on around here? Shay B, a member for 5 months. Thank you so much for supporting the front porch. This is wild. TP, well, honey. Baby, go down there to the gay club. Hey, just speaking. Monique and Daddy, yeah, they definitely gonna have a field day. This is one of them scenes that have been shown on the over. That man said he wrote, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh Lord, where we left off at? Okay. We read the message. In response to Dixon's frequent assertions that Dixon was not into sex, Perry started prying further. Perry would send Dixon a text message saying, I would hope that you would let someone hold you and make love to you. You're missing the best years of your life, my friend. We read that in the message up there. After the assault in January, Dixon felt betrayed. Perry continued to call and text Dixon every day, asking to talk to him. Dixon ignored Perry, which led Perry to text him, Derek, why don't you text me anymore? Why don't you text me more? The more Dixon ignored Perry, the more aggressive Perry became, until finally Perry offered Dixon a part in a new show called The Oval. Complicated. Tell them about it. Dixon was intrigued. Baby, he was so happy. He said, maybe I can, be gay for me. Dixon was intrigued and was hoping that this would be the big break that he was looking for and a chance for him to display his acting talents. On February 11th, 2020, Perry told Dixon, quit your job. You don't need legendary events. Come work for me. I got you. Exclusively for Perry. Perry was not able to control Dixon so long as Dixon had a secondary income that was providing for his basic needs. Once Dixon quit his job due to his role on the Oval, Perry started getting more and more personal with Dixon, knowing that Dixon was now under his control. Perry would often say things, I give and I give and I give, and no one ever does anything for me in return. No one ever gives me what I want or what I need, implying that Dixon was not giving him the sex. Perry started asking Dixon about Dixon's preferences and what role Dixon took on when engaging in SA. This is where I get the top and the bottom from, okay? I.e., whether he was a top or a bottom, which is S terms, meaning whether Dixon preferred to give or receive. Oh, my phone just turned on. Baby, I don't know what had happened. Maybe I need to start reading this. Chronicle Speaks just turned on my phone. I'll be over there, check you out later, Chronicle, okay? Okay, which is a S term, means whether Dixon preferred to give or receive. Booty, SEX, okay? Perry further indicated to Dixon that he had XEX with men before and that he was a top. Perry further told Dixon that when you have a big stick and when you hit the G spot right on these bottoms, baby, they go crazy like Chris Brown said. Watch the club crazy. And Young Thug. Perry further told plaintiff that he wanted a man who was in a relationship with another individual, but with whom he could be emotionally involved and engaged in SCSX. Okay? With like a friend with benefits relationships, because Perry did not have time to deal with the emotional aspects of a relationship, only the physical. Despite these comments, Dixon ain't reply back, baby. Dixon left him on read. Despite these comments, Dixon knew that the full-throated, deep throat refusal would land him in a doghouse and might result in his role being cut on the oval. Fearing that his career would end before it began, Dixon put up with these comments and continued to maintain that he was not the sex type. On or around March of 2020, Dixon received the script for the Oval. He was finally written in after suffering all these damn messages in as a season regular and was therefore expected to quit his job at Legendary Events. Dixon's character was written in as a rainbow man, come through complicated, let the people know, homeless, and desperate store clerk who had to sleep with another character for a place to stay. So he said, if you're not going to do it in real life, you'll do it in the reality TV, which I know the Oval is not a reality TV show, but you'll do it in the fiction life, okay? One way or another, you're going to damn do it. More importantly, at the end of the season, his character would be pow 4 times in the chest. It's up to you if you come back now. Dixon felt that this was a way for Perry to test Dixon's out for a year, test him out for a year, and see if he would be loyal to Perry. See if he could get him to use that Diddy baby, or if not, on to the next. When Dixon asked Perry about the pound, Perry indicated that if Dixon had a good job, Dixon would be back, and that a pound didn't necessarily mean that Dixon's character was out of the script for future references for future seasons. Perry commented that Dixon's character was only pow in the chest, not the head. You can survive. Dixon immediately understood that his job security depended on his relationship with Perry. From this point on, Dixon worked with constant fear, baby. Booty hole clenched tight, 2 pair of underwear, and some drawstring. This man said he was in fear of losing his job if he did not engage with or endure Perry's sex harassment. Shortly after giving Dixon the news, and after telling Dixon that the future seasons were dependent on Dixon doing a good job, Tyler Perry invited Dixon to his home one more again in the ATL. Plaintiff asked questions, tried to wiggle his way out of the invitation because he remembered what had happened the last time he got butt booty naked in that damn bed. The two were alone. However, plaintiff knew that his job, security, income, and livelihood depended on his attendance. Baby, go back over there and call Legendary Company back and get your damn job back. Plaintiff had seen other employees of Perry's who had experienced sudden unaliving on the show when they fell on Perry's bad side. In fact, Perry had made it clear to Dixon that he would often unalive characters in order to get an actor to be loyal or obedient to him. When Dixon arrived at TP house, TP gave him a warm welcome and was very friendly. Soon after, TP started asking Dixon a slew of SCX charged questions, even asked if Dixon liked it rough in the bed. Perry then physically reached out and violently grabbed Dixon by the throat, attempting to physically choke Dixon, and remarked, "Wow, look how excited you guys got. Baby, he should have busted his ass in the face. You don't like that?" Dixon was horrified, shocked, and in a panic. Dixon never thought that Tyler Perry would get so violent and would place his hands on Dixon's throat in an aggressive manner. Dixon did not enjoy the consent or Wait a minute. Dixon did not enjoy or consent to any of this conduct. Dixon was in shock and took steps to immediately de-escalate the situation. Due to the onset of COVID-19 pandemic in March 2020, filming for the Oval was postponed indefinitely. During the period of which the filming for the Oval was postponed, TP would make FaceTime calls and other contacts to Dixon almost every day, treating Dixon as his own call pet. What the hell? Child, what y'all talking about in this chat? Hey, Talks with TK. Hey, A, let's talk about it. Hey, Bible lady. Just speaking. Oh, this this is you clear man, yes. Child, let me. All my life I had to fight. Yes, I love the Oval, but TP, I'm done. Dixon played these roles with these straight men supposedly being married in real life. Dixon played the bottom, baby, because what y'all think he was doing on the FaceTime? The hell? Butt booty naked? Dixon look uncomfortable filming. Oh no. Sure, this too much. Tyler is out here taking it after he has cried. Vicky, be nice. Oh Lord, let's see. Dixon felt obligated to answer for fear of losing his job, income, and career. Perry often asks about Dixon about his whereabouts, often demanding that Dixon respond immediately. When he didn't, Perry would send text messages to Dixon in all caps, baby, stating, Derek, grrr, baby, he growling. And what are you doing? And where the hell are you? Additionally, Perry was jealous of anyone who Dixon had a relationship with. Tyler Perry told Dixon if Dixon got C-19 from his roommate at the time, Dixon would not be able to shoot the Oval. Perry encouraged him to move in one of the on-set studio houses owned by Perry, where Perry will have more control over Dixon's whereabouts. Did you move in, sir? Because I feel like you had time to get the hell away. Thereafter, Perry would text plaintiff about other actors on his show, Ruthless. Perry told Dixon how he manipulated employees through ruthless retaliation. Perry told Dixon that if he had not liked the way an actor behaved or the way the actor was acting, the character would simply be unalive in season 2. Dixon understood that Perry was informing Dixon to be cautious about disappointing or upsetting Perry. As a result, Dixon continued to put up with Perry's suggestive messages and advances while doing his best to protect himself by taking notes, collecting evidence, and keeping all these text messages. See? We knew it was coming. Baby, do you have any videos? He said he was amassing evidence. In other conversations in or around April 2020, Perry told Dixon that Perry imagined Dixon prancing around in that damn Halloween cowboy outfit, baby. He was Woody from the Toy Story. And that Perry did things to Dixon that he couldn't talk with Dixon about any further because they were just so wrong. In or around April of 2020, and while Dixon was living in the studio home on set, Perry often coerced, here they go with that word, Dixon to drink alcohol, then get on the phone with Perry. Perry would frequently have someone drop off alcohol at Dixon's door. Perry would eventually turn these phone calls into explicit rants. Perry would get frustrated with Dixon and tell Dixon that if he was not giving Perry what he needed, Dixon's refusal to succumb to Perry's advances caused Perry to be even more frustrated. Eventually, Perry warned Dixon, you either put up or shut up. That if Dixon told his castmates about the harassment, Dixon would be opening himself up to a lot of questions and foolishness, and demand that Dixon not discuss any of their conversations with the castmates. Child, I'm about to say classmates. Oh, we have another message. Okay, Perry up the stakes by telling Dixon point blank, period, that he was not telling anyone about their friendship. Perry told Dixon that it should all remain a secret and tried to make it seem like this was secret was for Dixon's benefit. Okay? Listen to me. If you let the cast know that you and I have a new friendship, then you are opening yourself up to a lot of questions and foolishness. You want them to know that you are there because of your talent and not because we have a friendship or because Tony got me to give you a job. You earn your spot like everyone else. Don't give people the opportunity to play you small or they will. I can I can't teach you everything. Unfortunately, there are some things you will have to learn for yourself. Because when we go back to work, I'm not going to know you. I don't have any friends that work for me. My friend, professionalism is the key. You are totally right. I hope you get it, my friend. That makes total sense. Just watch the behavior of everyone around me on the set. Yeah, I will. Don't want to give anyone the opportunity because work is work. Hey, the tall diva. Sure, Derek, stand up for yourself. Where your manhood at? Despite these advances, Dixon continued to act professionally and continued to tell Perry that he was not into SEX. This seemed to be the only way to keep Perry at bay while keeping his job. In July, child, it done been 7 months. Perry remarked about how much he loved the script for Dixon's television series called Losing It and explained that he wanted to shoot the pilot for it. Perry would never really work towards that goal. And what Perry was really doing was making Mr. Dixon more dependent on Perry so that Perry would later extract favors from Dixon. Oh God. Sure. Another message. But I swear to you, I know how to fix this shit. I love killing the motherfucker in the show. Lord, that's no one expects. You okay? We read this one. I guess they are just showing it again. You could be sipping Mai Tais, counting coconuts right now. Think about the last episode. They all are pow pow at. We don't know who lives. Exactly. I'm scared this should be two. They should be two. Nope, they're not. Last I checked, we all got the same amount of bullets in us. I think we read that one. They are stupid to think that. So stupid. I'm going to have to come to Jesus moment with them. I think I'm going to pow them all. get powed. Okay, pow. They'll do it. They'll be like, wait, I may need to pow out early. Oh my God. Like Tuesday or maybe on Beyonce. Oh Lord. Or maybe okay, that Beyonce song on the loudspeaker for everyone. Child, what song? I was just about to text you this. What song? I could barely see this picture. I need to put my glasses on. What song is this? Replaceable? What song is that? I can't really see it, y'all. Is that replace that? Don't you ever get to thinking that you irreplaceable? You must not know about me. You must not know about me. Oh my God. Yeah, it do sound like he was collecting evidence. I think it's irreplaceable, whatever it's called. I can't really see it though. Oh, you must not know about me. You must not know about me. Oh my God. Okay, so let's go here. Once the stage was set, Perry knew he could get away with SH. During the filming of the Oval in 2020, Perry engaged in a severe and persuasive tirade of sex commentary, including but not limited to A, the Dixon like being choked, which Complicated already told us this was in the Oval following Dixon being choked by a cast member in one of the scenes on the Oval. B, why do you twist your hips when you walk? C, how can I get a day of Dixon? Dixons, okay? D, when will you be thick again? E, I love how I feel right now, but I don't like being honey. Excuse me. I feel sorry for the first person who flirted with me. Gee, I've been trying to put that energy somewhere else, but everything is sex on this stuff. H, that snake across the table makes me think of a photo insert of Nicki Minaj from the music video for her song Anaconda. I like big butts. It ain't going. Let me stop. In which she referenced intercourse with male genitalias symbolized by a snake. I I will gladly choke. Is that supposed to be choke you right now? Referring to Perry's desire to choke Dixon. Okay, it's just a typo in an S way. J, a suggestion that Dixon could get braces behind his teeth, but that the plaintiff will give up. Oh, Lord. J, a suggestion that Dixon should get braces behind his teeth, but that the plaintiff will have to give up BJ's. Oh, and that it could be dangerous for Dixon's partner if they were not circumcised. Oh, Lord. Okay. That's when, oh God, I'm scared. I'm scared to read anymore. Hey, that's when you were thick, Derek, fun Derek, drunk Derek, before COVID Derek. I miss him just without a butt. And L, thick Derek would have worked them pants out. Perry also photographed Dixon's buttocks while on set and sent the picture to Dixon. Two text messages of many show that Perry was jealous of seeing Dixon with the other men that Perry described Dixon as so beautiful. Lord, we only have a dozen. Why did the photo make me jealous? You two together. Ha ha ha. Oh, this when he went to Chipotle, I think. Ha ha ha. I don't know. It's just Brad. LOL. LOL. He just wanted to go for a quick walk. Yeah, to get his steps in. And now I'm walking to Chipotle by myself. LOL. Thick Derek. Get that Chipotle. Get extra rice and beans, baby, so you can stay thick. Ha ha ha. Can you tell from that photo? No, I can't. Only from your jeans in the genuine voice in them jeans. Ha ha ha. That's how I measure too. If I'm not filling them out, I'm not working hard enough, right? To make something that's kind of cut off right there in your mind soon. Well, it's not the person, but yes, I want that too. I'm working on it. Therapy is helping. Oh God, no, not that person, LOL. Just saying, LOL. I feel sorry for the person that you choose, and I won't even take an aspirin from someone anymore. Ha ha ha. I will cry if that wasn't so funny. Why? What I mean by that is that you're so beautiful. When you finally are able to unlock your mind, you're going to make that person crazy. Oh, Lord. Hey, I'm here for the show. Lord. Let's see. Oh, here's some about HR. The series of comments and other unwanted S references made Dixon highly uncomfortable. Dixon was caught in a bind. He could not complain to anyone in HR. He had nowhere to turn. Maybe you could quit for relief from these S harassment. And he knew that if he did not endure it, he would unalive him off the oval. Dixon was unsure whether to joke back or rebut Perry's S harassment. So he endured it, knowing that his job was on the line if he did not engage. Is this another one we done read before? Oh no, this one doesn't look familiar. Okay, another message, right. And we just had a heaping dose of it, and now it's back to nothing. It's really weird. I didn't have any contact. What are you talking about? I haven't been touched in months. Oh, you mean touching? I thought you meant being around people. Jacob, I love that you only say that when I'm being stupid, LOL. I guess the Jacob dumbness version of me. Not dumbness, but blonde. Is Jacob his name in the oval? Perry would also share intimate details of his own S life with Dixon. Among other things, Perry would tell Dixon that he had not had a good SEX since he became rich. And there were certain times where he had been touched in months. On the last day of shooting the oval, Dixon filmed the episode where his character was pow pow 4 times, indicating a seeming end to his role on the show and his termination from the job. Did you get a car back? It was precisely following the day of the filming when TP knew that Dixon's character fate was to be decided that Perry invited Dixon to his trailer for drinks. Dixon knew that refusing meant the end of his career, so he accepted. It was there on the very day that Perry dialed up the harassment to a new level. Tyler Perry asked Derek Dixon point blank, period, are you attracted to me? And demanded that Dixon answer. Plaintiff reiterated the same way he did after the first assault by skirting the question. Dixon told Perry that Dixon wasn't the SCX or looking for anything. Perry insisted. Probing did not stop. Perry continued to talk about how good looking and sexy Dixon was, and that plaintiff was wasting his looks by not being free and having SCX. I'm scared to read this, child. I ain't read through this before. Dixon repeatedly deflected these comments and neutral answers, tried to play it safe, constantly looking for ways to avoid TP SCX interrogations while continuing to worry about his future on the Oval. Mr. Perry was testing how far he could go with Dixon. After enduring harassment and doing his best to dodge the situation, Mr. Dixon got up and the two exchanged goodbyes. Dixon was leaving Perry's trailer. Perry got up and pinned Dixon against the wall. Perry began aggressively groping him, Dixon's buttocks in a XEX motion. Tyler Perry began reaching down towards Dixon's buttocks and groped Dixon's butt in a strong SCX manner that could not have been a mere accident. Dixon stood frozen in horror and could not reciprocate or fight back. All Dixon could do was let his body go cold and limp. Seeing that Dixon had no desire in Perry, Perry told Dixon he was drunk and asked Dixon to leave the trailer. As soon as Derek left the trailer, baby, following Perry's violent assault, Dixon became severely nauseous and extremely anxious about his job, career, and his livelihood. Dixon felt trapped within the confines of the studio's quarantine bubble. There was still another shoot the next day. Dixon called his friend Justin Bryant on the phone and told him everything that happened and was unaware of any HR representative to whom he could report the assault. Call the popo in my Medea voice. Call the popo. Plaintiff had no one to turn to and nowhere to save him from Perry's aggressive SH and exploitation. The next day, Perry acted like nothing happened. And this time he had not even offered Mr. Dixon an apology. Following this exchange, Dixon began to avoid Perry as much as possible. However, Dixon still felt the need to answer Perry's his sentence. Oh my God, his sexual text messages so he could approve. Lord have mercy. Dixon often pretended to be asleep to avoid being harassed by Perry. However, Perry persisted by texting Dixon the following messages. Are you awake? Still ignoring me? You are awake, Derek. Wake up. I know you're not sleeping. And give me attention. Now. Okay? Oh my God. In or around early October of 2020, Perry invited Dixon and another actor from the Oval on a cash trip to Perry's personal island in Bahamas. Dixon knew, as did everyone else on that show, that declining to go on this trip might cause Perry to erase you from the show. Dixon agreed to go, knowing that the whole cast was going to be there. One night while in Perry's private island in Bahamas, the cast was having a party. At the end of the night, Perry told Dixon he wanted to talk to him. Dixon was caught off guard. Perry made alcoholic drinks, forcing Dixon to drink with him. Dixon knew that he could not refuse those drinks, otherwise he would risk upsetting Mr. Perry. Instead, Dixon tried to stay in control and sip slow, baby, drink slowly. Tyler Perry did not control himself. He drank until it was clear that alcohol made him bold and XEX aggressive. Perry told Dixon that he wanted a relationship with someone who could be emotionally and sexually available to him. But would also be permissive of Perry having his own relationship with someone else. Perry said he could see himself having that type of relationship with Dixon. Perry insisted that Dixon, oh my God, needed to be someone rich because Dixon liked nice things. Perry told Dixon that he was watching all the cast they laid out in the sun with tanning oil. Perry continued raving about how seeing Dixon greased up like that was driving him crazy. Perry said that he would have burnt the whole island down if one of those other actors or anyone else from the group had touched Dixon that night. And look at him, he got a picture over here. Picture mail. Nice picture. Yeah, the water does look calm. Nice picture. Great, amazing, awesome picture. All caps. You don't see that stud in the nice picture? Rude. LOL, yeah, that's a stud, asshole. Oh my God. Baby Derek, you ain't been in the limelight that long. You can quit. You can quit. Uh-uh. In one exchange, Paris sent pictures of himself from the Bahamas to Dixon. Dixon responded that the water looked nice. Okay, we just read that. Child, on or around October 18th, 2020, the following Dixon returned from the Bahamas. Perry told Dixon that he was jealous that Dixon was giving too much attention to the other men. Perry stated that Dixon was being too much of a social butterfly and that he would need Dixon to sit still this week. Further attempting to exercise his influence over Dixon's interaction with other men, Perry continued to wield his position as Dixon's boss, demanding SEX attention in exchange for his continued employment. Okay, another message. You know what I cook, Derek? Spaghetti, cake, you. I'm so drunk talking shit. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, we read this about him being thick, thick. Here's another message. I know I need to smell the roses more. You are the roses, but you are so blocked that you refuse to be smelt or open. This is sweet, and I'm working on it. Therapy. I'm really scared that I'm going to waste my life worrying. Been there, stopped somewhere in my late 30s and 40s. We don't see any new messages. I'm gonna have to go back up there if we're not. Okay. How do they make money then? Subscriptions. They make money from the advertisement, lots of money. I love how I feel right now, but I don't like being horny. Testosterone. Oh, yeah, from the doctor, but it makes you feel better. I feel so good, but I don't like being horny. I feel sorry for the first person that flirts with me. LOL, LOL. You don't understand. Try, you call me. Hey, I think the hangover hit me harder than I thought. Can we talk later? Oh, yes, it was quick, but okay. I really need to talk to you. My friend, please call as soon as you can. Trying to do the room on the boat. If I invite Bill, would you be okay sharing a room with him or not? Hey, I appreciate the invite, but I think I need some more time and don't think I can go on the trip. Just okay, that's cut off. Okay, we talked about Chipotle. What's this? Why did the photo of the plaintiff and another cast member make me jealous of you? We talked about that. We talked about that. Something right here we ain't, I don't think we talked about. And Tyler Perry responded, what will leave a mark? Derek said, say it's on your neck. What do you mean you haven't? Have you been intimate with someone? I can't wait. Get the phone call from you when you tell me you let go and you love every minute of it. No straight man will be going on walks with you or cooking dinner for you unless they want to F you. I would F you. What are you doing hanging out with that girlfriend of yours? She wants you too. Everyone wants to F Jacob. Who the hell is Jacob? Is that his name on the show? Wait a minute. No, 140. Dixon quickly reached to pull up his underwear in the back. Okay, baby, we obviously missed something. Let me go back up here. Okay, let's start right here. On or around June 4th, 2021, baby, we was in 2020. Perry invited Dixon to his house to spend more time and discuss the pilot of losing it. Although Dixon hesitated, he feared the consequences of disappointing Perry and believed once losing it was a big show, he would be freed from under the clutches of Perry. During this visit, Perry made several alcoholic beverages for himself and demanded to know why Dixon was not having SCX anymore. Perry probed further about Dixon's SCX life, insisting that the two were becoming increasingly drunk and it was time to end the night. Perry then led Dixon to a guest house where a guest room was. Dixon would be staying there that night. Inside the guest bedroom, Perry motioned to Dixon to come see a weight monitor that he had. Perry told Dixon that the monitor to work, Dixon would need to step on the monitor wearing only his underwear and push Dixon to try it out. Dixon tried to avoid uncomfortable situations, but decided it was better to comply and hurry to bed than to wait for the alternative at that point. Oh my God. After weighing himself, Dixon walked towards the guest bedroom, followed by Perry, who was then asked Dixon for a good night hug. Rather than arguing, Dixon complied, at which point Perry reached out, yanked Dixon's underwear down from his behind. Perry then began, oh God, y'all see what happened. Vigorously grabbed, groped, and playing with Dixon's booty on his buttocks in a sexual manner. Dixon was naked, stunned, and seized by tremendous fear. Dixon started to tell Perry that he did not want his underwear down, that Dixon did not want to be naked, and that Dixon didn't want this. Dixon quickly pulled up his underwear. As soon as he did, Perry grabbed Dixon, reached around with a tight grip, and held fast. TP told Dee Dee to relax and to just let it happen naturally, and that Perry wasn't going to hurt Dixon. Perry continued to sex grope Dixon's butt. Dixon anxiously, rapidly escalated things that might soon be great. Dixon was not sure what to do, and his breath shortened. Perry ignored Dixon's refusal and held Dixon's hand. It held his hand to prevent him from pulling his underwear up or reaching his underwear. Dixon was naked and being groped by a large, drunk, and sexually frustrated 6'5" man-woman. Oh my God, child. What the hell? Dixon was desperate for a way out and remarked that he couldn't do anything sex because he was hungry. Attempt to change the conversation. Dixon asked if there were any food, which prompted Perry to withdraw and order a pizza. Dixon, in fear for safety, followed Perry into the main house to eat pizza. Afterwards, Dixon returned to the guest house and unable to lock the bedroom door. Maybe he done took the lock off. Locked himself in the guest room bathroom and slept on the floor. Baby, I would have been up all night. Dixon did attempt to contact some close friends about the incident. The following morning, Dixon realized that he had left his damn car keys in the main house. And upon going to retrieve them, if this the car that man bought you, leave it. Leave that car. You don't you still got your Jeep? Encountering Perry told Dixon that last night's incident was why the two shouldn't drink together, and that the previous night's incidents should not have happened. Dixon responded, saying, "Oh, that was my fault. Oh, no, no, no." To which Perry replied, "No, no, no. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that shouldn't have happened, and I drank too much." Oh my God. Child, my voice about to go out on y'all. How did they make money then? Okay, we read that out of order. Sure. Okay, Dixon was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, and his therapist recommended that he seek outpatient treatment costing upward $20,000, a price too high for Dixon to pay. Well, Dixon, you need to stay the hell from around this man. So he said after 5-month period, Dixon was regularly in therapy. He suffered from severe depression, anxiety, stomach pain, nausea, resulting from a new prescription from another antidepressant. I read that out of order. Okay, so now he's still working on the Oval. We'll be returning with a new storyline next season, and Dixon received he got a raise, y'all. $10,000 per episode, $16,000 per episode that will continue to increase up to 19,000 per episode over the coming season. The attorney said that Christmas came early, baby. And again, he told him not to let the other cast members know. Lastly, the fixer told Dixon that Perry wanted to buy the rights to produce the pilot of Losing It and planned to spend up to $1 million producing the pilot. Okay, so November 2021, the Oval, it was then when he saw Perry for the first time since seeing him in person in June 2021 when the essay occurred. Dixon suffered a panic attack in his trailer, prompting another actor to call to calm Dixon down. So now he got witnesses on the job. On March 4th, 2022, Dixon signed the literary purchase agreement for the pilot, giving the rights for the series to Defendant, Tyler Perry Studios, TPS. But did you get your check on or above or around, March 21st, 2022, shortly after seeing each other on the set of the Oval? Dixon and Perry began shooting the pilot. Perry called Dixon following his shoot, telling him that the show would net about 2 to 3 million per episode and run for season 2. But did he get his checker? Has anybody seen this show? Perry purchased the right to Losing It from Dixon, but did not try to sell it to any other network. In fact, Perry was under contract with Viacom CBS, preventing him from selling Dixon's show for an additional 2 years. In other words, Perry spent money shooting a pilot for a show and then purchasing the rights to it, knowing that Perry could not sell the show for 2 years. Clearly, this was done for ulterior motives. Damn. Oh, Lord. On April 9th, the plaintiff received the script for another season of The Oval, in which the plaintiff character, originally written in as a grocery store, we read that clerk, will play a male prostitute being pursued by a pimp named Tyler Perry. This character scene and story had an eerie similarity to Perry's pursuit of Dixon. Oh my God, how awful is this? Like, sir, if you don't quit, oh, sure. While it was not surprising that one of Perry's characters would end up this way, the timing of the change to Dixon was very clear message. As Dixon continued to read through the script, he started to notice that Perry included lines taken from things that Perry and Dixon had spoke about. Perry started to base the script on real life and made it personal. For example, Perry wrote about Dixon that I don't like none of my bitches running away. He was making good money for me. Oh my God, how degrading. This is very degrading. On or around April 2022, before beginning to shoot the next season of The Oval, Perry called Dixon to discuss the June 2021 essay. On the phone, Dixon, you gotta have some recordings. Perry lectured Dixon about how Dixon was overreacting to the essay because of prior essays in Dixon's life. Perry said that there was a misunderstanding and miscommunication, and that Dixon needed to say no stronger. In other words, Perry blamed Dixon for the essay, claiming that Perry felt that Dixon no was really a yes because Dixon never said no with bass in his voice. So as not to jeopardize his employment, Dixon dismissed the conversation, especially due to the allegedly, impeding sale to the show to a major broadcasting. And that's his show that he wrote and produced and he sold at the time. I forgot the name of it. This is blurry. I can't read it. Did you find a place? I'm good. Probably won't see me. I'll be filming. Sad face. Sorry. I have 9 jobs. I did find a place, Santa Monica. I know, work my something. I can't, it's kind of blurry. Nice. Santa Monica is nice. I'm glad you're going out there. How is your no? It's a stronger. Yes, it's stronger. Oh, that's what they're talking about. The Illuminati, his mama. I don't know why that was blurry because it wasn't blurry up there. Okay, let's get this on or around 2023. Tyler Perry finally contacted Dixon, indicating that he was going to be finished with his Paramount Global contract in January 2024, and that he would be able to start working on selling losing it. Perry was just hoping that the statute of limitations, baby, was running out on Dixon's SA claim before closing the door on Dixon. Hoping. Oh my God. This is too much. Let me come to the chat. I ain't highlighted y'all comments in a minute. Where y'all at? Yeah, we gonna have to cancel him. I'm sorry. Thank you, complicated. We about to wrap this up, child. I don't know how much I could take. They say attracted well. Yeah, they say that there are messages that they have, Jalen. How is he stunned? The man had been out there. I know from day one, buying him cars. Yeah, Dixon sound like he was playing hard to get. Hey, I'll do it on Monday. Hey, a lady. I don't think I spoke to y'all. Hey, MJ. How you doing, sis? What's going on in Georgia? Yeah, a lot of people, actually in my chat, we talked about it with the new movie. I forgot the name of it because I'm not watching it. Said that they don't support him. They been canceled him a long time ago. But this is interesting to me. See why I'm not watching his movies now? Yes, you did say that when we talked about what is it called? Child, because y'all know I'm not watching it. But one, I'm too weak. I can't. When they told me kids was in it, I know I wasn't watching it. So, okay, we left off with Dixon saying that Tyler Perry was trying to dangle the carrot, until the statute of limitations ran out, and then he was gonna drop him like it's hot. Oh, in December 2023, Kristen Keys, another actor who worked for Perry prior to Dixon's employment, posted a video, baby. Oh, does that link will work? We'll come back. We'll come back to that link because I don't want to leave here. Dixon heard Mr. Key's account and saw that Perry had been engaging in the same activities conducted as other actors, the same conduct as other actors, just like the interaction described by Keys. Perry would get drunk, climb into Dixon's bed, and start fondling Dixon's booty. Dixon wanted to share his experience with the media to prevent other actors from being abused at the hands of Perry. We said in the beginning that this sounded a lot like what Christian Keys said in his video. Around this time, Perry called Dixon, indicating that he really wanted to find a home for Dixon's television series. Again, perpetrating, baby. Perpetrating, like he trying to do something, trying to fill this man out while breaking all the HR rules. And I still ain't seen the HR department in this chat. I can call you later or tomorrow. Sometimes you have really fresh voice and take on things. I don't know where this is going, but I laughed the entire time. I could see the world and the characters. My exclusivity. Ended in 30 days. Oh Lord. I want to take Lose Lose It out to Amazon or Netflix after that and gauge their interest. But I also want to try and get you with the right people to help you make these shows work. They're not for my audience, but we need to find a home for this stuff. I don't want to miss another Shit's Creek. You know that Eugene bought that to me first, but I didn't get it. Amon gets here tomorrow, so he's got my full attention. Who is Amon? Is that a boyfriend or is it his kid? I'll be trapped until the day after Christmas. So let's talk then. Wow, wow. I was worried you even liked it because it's a weird concept. So thank you. And I can't read the other one. Yes, I remember you telling me something like that. You say it's an exclusivity. Okay, exclusivity. Okay, baby. Oh my God. Okay, in or around March of 2024, Tyler Perry indicated that Derek Dixon, that the individual who was meant to pitch the pilot, became depressed and can no longer pitch the show. This was another excuse for the fact that Perry never liked the show and never intended to sell it. Dixon did not get angry and allowed Perry more time to figure things out for the show. Mistakenly sensing that Dixon had forgot him, Perry started back up with the harassment. Perry continued to harass Dixon, who was still working on the Oval and was still waiting eagerly to for Perry to sell Losing It. Oh, child, you don't let this shit go. Later, Perry told Dixon that Netflix turned the show down. Around June 2024, Perry sensing that Dixon was getting frustrated about his show not getting off the ground and still concerned about the essay being made public, offered Dixon a position as a writer on Perry's show. Indicating that he needed a replacement to continue writing. Okay, at that point is when he said he woke up and realized that Perry was never going to be serious about helping Dixon. Perry was only going to do things for Dixon if Dixon played the game with him. Perry was only interested in preventing Dixon from exposing the dark side of Tyler Perry. Perry only cared that people still viewed him as the victim he once was, even now as he took shape of a victimizer. Dixon became sick to his stomach. You the one sat around for 3-4 years, sir. You should have been there. Rather than continue down the path, Dixon took the heroic step of reporting the SH to EEOC, Equal Opportunity. After reporting it, defendant did not make any investigation into the complaint and did not take any steps to prevent further harassment from occurring. Because defendant took no action to prevent further A or H, Dixon had to quit his job the last season of the Oval. Dixon did so even though he was under contract to finish filming and stood to lose. Oh my gosh. Well, he stood to make close to 400,000, but he was lost in almost $500,000. Dixon did not want to be SH or be placed in danger of SA again. Defendant then retaliated against Dixon. Defendant told Dixon if he quit and told the other actors why he quit, he would be in breach of contract. Well, baby, what kind of contract? Did he sign an NDA? Defendant told Dixon that the only way out was to portray his departure from the show as a medical leave due to emotional distress caused by SH. The leave of absence was to be paid leave. Instead, defendant made the leave of absence unpaid, therefore terminating plaintiff's employment, causing Dixon additional loss of income and insult. Oh, wow. And here's the first cause of action. Kind of like outlining what happened. And here's the second cause of action. Oh my God. Sean. SH is defined relationship, Ralph Act. Okay, this was referenced up. So they basically, I guess they're taking those counts. I think it was like 9 or 10 in just defining from the incidents that happened. They're putting them in order. What page is this? Page 40. Hold on. I think what they're doing is like outlining these and putting the incidents that align with these. I think that's what they're doing. Okay, we're on page 39. Fifth, yeah. Yeah. That looks like what they're doing. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's what they're doing. Prayer for relief. Oh, plaintiff pray for judgment as follows: for special, general, punitive, and competent. Oh, y'all, something each me. Compensatory damages according to proof of trial, for reasonable attorney fees, expert witness fees, and other litigation expenses pursuant to law. Oh, baby, look at this. Look at this, baby. For injunctive relief where the court deems appropriate, for all other relief for the court deem appropriate and just, for a total amount of damages, including punitive damages, 260 milli is what he asking respectfully. Okay, he submitted on June 13th, 2025. Okay, his attorney signed. We made it to page 46. Baby, What do y'all think? You should let that man quietly quit. Straw. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I was like, what is the name of the darn thing? Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Okay, MJ, I always felt he was bisexual, gay on the down low. Baby, live in your truth and find somebody, like Vicky said earlier on, that matches your lifestyle. Sometimes you just can tell, in my opinion. Yeah, thank y'all. Because I was like, what is the name of that damn? Jalen say, well. That's why TP looks awkward and lover scene. He need to just stay his ass in the right room and don't come on set, don't pick no actors. He need to stay away. At least he didn't force drugs like Diddy did. That's the only thing he didn't do. That explains why so many of Perry's actors cannot act. Yeah, he find unknown people that he know they're desperate, to break into the business, and then he starts with this grooming and take advantage of them. I started watching Straw and fell asleep halfway through. It's like unbelievable and boring in my opinion. Yeah, that I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay. He seems like nasty work. Apparently, HR is on vacation. HR work for him. I'm in management. Do not ever go to HR. If you have an issue, go outside, whistleblower, hire your attorney, and then work from the outside in. Because once you go to HR, baby, HR work for the company. They're not gonna look out for employees. And I'm in management. I have tried to stay neutral when it comes to TP and allegations, but everybody not lying on you, sir. TP did Keys the same way. Oh yeah, I'm glad you said that because we got to go back and click on that link. Hey, no, girl, we talking tonight. Listen, I gotta go back. Dang, what page was that? Okay, let's go around 30-ish. Cause that may take us to Christian Key's video. Dang, oh, here it is. Oh, it said page cannot. They linked something that's no longer here. It said, "Oops, this page cannot be found." Maybe it's okay. So it's not there anymore. Let's hit back. Darn it! How they done? Let me see if it'll let me. Darn it! I just knew we was finna watch the video. Okay. Maybe they didn't want them linking their stuff in it. I don't know. Okay. TP got it. He did that and they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. They didn't help him. He filed something with EEOC and maybe it was crickets. And now I don't even know if we have an EEOC. Okay, right here, 189. He went to EEOC, baby. He ain't heard back from him yet. Nothing was done. And that man, Tyler Perry, retaliated against him. So he had to quit. Okay. They didn't do nothing. Because again, they work for Tyler Perry, and their job really is to protect the employer. And that's the real deal. Okay. Sure. I'll drop the link if anybody want to come up and just, say a quick word. I gotta go eat. I ain't have my food together tonight like I did on yesterday. But I don't mind dropping the link. If you want to come up and say something, I gotta change the thumbnail because obviously we're not doing book week tonight. But if you don't, that's fine. You come up another day. Yeah, I've always worked in HR environment. Yes, HR works for the company, and they will sometimes work with managers to terminate you and will. That's been my experience in management, just watching how they work. HR on the payroll, just like you. Period. Tell them, MJ. Tell them, oh, here are my little sis. Let me bring her up. Hey.
Hi.
Hey, boo.
Listen,
Oh,
no,
Lord. Listen, London, listen.
no shade. No shade to the LGBTQ plus HDMI, PS4, all that. I'm no
Mhm.
shade. But Tyler had we've been knowing Tyler. Like there's been accusations about him for a long, long time. I mean, the Boondocks
Mhm.
episode came. It this literally plays out like how the Boondocks episode came out.
Oh.
Cause the boon like he likes to woo, wine, and dine the younger actors who really don't have that much talent, but they look good. They look good on the camera, and
Yeah.
then at the end of it, he's like, I just really want some ass,
Oh Lord.
and that's all. I mean, that's all he want. Like, just come out the closet, sir. You think that you've already made your billion? Like, I mean, how many? He's the only one out here that's like really employing black actors and actresses that on a
Right.
steady basis.
Right.
Maybe outside of what's his name, Kugler. But he's obviously he's independent now, so he has free reign to do what he wants. I mean, but if he pays this guy out, it opens him up to all of these other like lawsuits because if he's pissed off at somebody, oh, I'll just write him off. I just write him out, and they pass away on the show. But Tyler ain't nothing but an old queen. I mean, seriously, just come out, like, go get a boyfriend. Stop pretending like that lady is. Stop pretending like that lady is your girlfriend or whatever, the one you had the baby with.
The surrogate.
Yes, the surrogate. I mean, I'm pretty sure she got paid pretty well to have his baby, but like, sir, just go live. I mean, like, he has his own private island, and then you talking about you just okay. I'm getting a little laugh out of it, but like the real part is like this man has also came on TV and cried, and his best buddy Oprah, he didn't told her, he didn't open up to her about all of his trauma, being abused and stuff. But then
Yeah.
you can sit here and think just because this man is grown and he's not saying no loud enough or firm enough. If
No
I
is
say
no. I don't give a damn if he whispering it.
right, if I say and it all I see is Medea when I look at him. He don't present like as manly. He never did present as manly. And that's okay. That is okay. Just like he go get you should be you should be keep making your little cheesy movies cuz this why is this story kind of sort of better than anything that he has written recently. I'm serious. But I mean,
That's this
I,
probably why he been dropping so much stuff, girl. You think he tried to get up the money to pay this man?
girl, and then you talking he turned down Schitt's Creek. Like Schitt's Creek was like a very,
What
very
is
popular.
that? I'm not familiar with it. Y'all know I don't
I
watch
never
TV like
watched
that.
it, but it's got like a kind of like a sort of cult following now.
Uh
It
huh.
it's a show. I believe it's on Netflix. I want to say it's got you've seen them before. Let me think. I want to say it has what's my guy's name? The weird one. Let me see who's in the cast real quick. Oh, okay. It's Eugene Levy. Eugene Levy. You know who he is when you see him. Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara. They were a part. They're like Canadian. They're like long time comedic actors and actresses. But it's a like a quirky show, and he passed up on it. That just shows you what kind of taste he has. Like he wants to write these sob stories. That's why he be making um men and women, like the women suffer and the men look so bad because he want all the men for himself.
Mm-mm.
And obviously this young man is LGBT. He clocked him immediately. He spotted him. This man don't want you. Go get somebody who really would want you. You want a special one, and you sitting there like basically begging. What part of he's just not that into you don't you understand? He just don't want you, and you sitting here like begging. Like, but you should open up your
Even the
body
dog.
a little bit more, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was talking to my.
That's
Oh,
glorious.
I'm sorry.
what'd you say, Glorious?
I know, I'm sorry. I was talking to somebody. I was talking to my grandson. I'm sorry. Sorry, I forgot I wasn't
No,
on.
Glory. I mean, you can jump in
No,
whenever.
I
It's
wanted to.
just
I do want to say something, but I got to start with my spiel saying I'm only gonna be here a minute. Then I'm gonna drop down. I gotta say that every time, even though I stay up the whole time. Anyway, but I just wanted. I know Lady T is about want to go get something to eat, so I don't want to hold you up. But I do want to say every listen. I have been following Tyler Perry before when he was on the Chitlin Market. I was going to see his plays and all of that stuff before he had anything, before he got up there on the Oprah show, and when she quasi introduced him and all of that stuff way before, and I think it was the late '90s. It might be mid '90s. It might have been mid '90s, but mid to late '90s when he was doing those plays. I used to go to all of his plays, and eh, listen, his the gaydar was always up,
always.
with me. I could always tell. I could always tell. So because for me sometimes it can't be hidden. I mean, because I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Sometimes it can't be hidden because even if you're trying to be fake and stuff like that, fake like you into women and all of that. I don't think he's bi. I think he's all the way over on the other side. He just don't want to acknowledge it or admit it or anything like that. And he's become, in my opinion, a predator. In my opinion. So, but that's all I wanted to say is that the fact that I used to watch him in his plays and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
I promise you, you think his typical man in his movies and shows are like that.
Mhm.
The typical ones in his play, they all of them were buffed and they didn't wear shirts.
Mm,
They,
mm, mm.
or
They
end up
be
having to
naked.
take their shirt off. And who does it? Why do you need to do that in the play? But all of his plays, I've seen all of his plays, all his early plays and stuff like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
And all of them were the same. Always had to end up taking the shirt off, and all of they fit a typical build, a typical male type man that he liked, and they always had glistening oils and chests and all of that stuff in his plays. And that's just he's always been that way. So this is not. I was just looking for a matter of time that somebody he was gonna get sloppy and somebody was gonna get him and it seems as if he got the right one this time who happened to be a clear person,
Yeah, he messed with the wrong.
somebody
Like he
that they
messed
might
with.
listen to.
Yeah, he went with the white, the clear people, and that's where you mess up at. Like,
Mm.
the, not saying that they're not. It's not wrong being in a interracial relationship. I'm just saying they collect receipts,
Yeah, they
and
not just gonna
they
say it.
no, right. Like Christian Keys, we'll crash out. We will crash out online, but then we'll kind of
Yeah,
hold it close to our
and
chest.
dance around it.
Yeah, but
And I think
this.
I thought he was bought. I think he was bought off. I really do.
Oh, he was.
I really do think because how he get that quiet that quick, and you ain't heard not peep. You heard crickets from him since.
I think he's getting a producer's credit on one of his shows now.
Hmm. Hmm.
Who?
Christian Keys. I
Well,
think
that
that.
is his show. That All the Queen's Men is from Christian Key's book. So it was his thing. You know what I
His
mean?
show.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It was already his. Like I said, it's from a book series that turned. I guess he shopped around and got a TV deal from it.
And
But
Kristen Priest, he started with him real early. I saw him in one of
and
his
I'm so
plays.
glad he back. I'm so glad he back Ryan because that show had got ridiculous because of that man
Man, who?
Tyler
Christian?
Perry. Because I could tell when Kristen Keys wasn't writing it anymore, and Tyler Perry was writing it. But after
Why
he
you think
came
it
out
got
and did
better with
no,
him or?
Oh, it got worse. I love the way Christy Keys write, and I
Oh
could
yeah,
tell this
because
last season that Christy Keys was back writing
because Tyler goes in a bend. He goes in he goes in the same direction usually.
every
It's
time.
and it's and I don't understand. And I'm one of those people that you said that don't watch his movies anymore. And that's kind of funny when I said that I followed him for years, all his plays and stuff like that. But I've stopped watching him. I've stopped watching his movies. I haven't seen his latest one,
hmm
because they all turn out, in my opinion, to be ratchet and I mean just and lewd, uh without a story point. I mean, without a, except for, I like the what's the ones when they with Janet Jackson. I do kind of
Why
like
did I
them.
get
A
married?
family that
Yeah.
prays.
No, why did I get married? One, two, and three. Ain't it one? Is it two
Oh
of them?
yeah,
Three?
yeah. Wow, yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
I do. I watch
he
them.
got
I'm sorry.
Malik Yoba off of there too, and like, which I'm like, why did he take off Malik Yoba's character? But then I remember
He may not wanted to do.
Malik
Well,
He
Yoba
wanted to
has come.
leave.
now, yeah, don't say the Malik Yoba kind of okay.
He swings. He's admitted to like
Mhm.
dipping into the other side, so or the same side. So it it,
It's weird with
it
him. The same side, but not the same side.
yeah.
The same modified side.
Yes, there you go.
That's
There you
yeah.
go.
Hmm.
It was a matter of time before somebody really did come out and say, yeah, he is a predator, like straight up and down, like because I mean, this is all alleged, and I'm pretty sure like
Yeah.
it's come out and people, if there's been so many like just weird little stories about him, people are bound to
hmm
believe it. And I forgot who said it in the chat, but yeah, he does have a certain audience, and I know as a culture we tend to we'll back off somebody if they come out as LGBT, but like a lot of those tropes are not not the same anymore. People are a
Well,
little more accepting now.
he abandoned his original audience. And I'm just going to be real with that, because that was one of the reasons why I used to go to his plays, because they were very, safe, and he would have like a little bit of a word along with it, because it
Yes.
had a gospel lean to it. But and a lot of the church people,
Hold on, y'all. That's my phone. Let me turn it down. Go
I was
ahead.
like, what the heck? It's a lot of the church people, they abandoned him. I mean, they abandoned going to his place because it's too, he takes it too raunchy. I mean, he's gotten too raunchy now. So and so he kind of left that, and now he's gone over in a whole totally different direction. And now the daggone I was listening to you in the background. I was in the bushes listening to you as you were reading this. Some of the
hmm
things he was saying, well, what did he say? You can't be too, well, you don't have to be so Christian, or you don't have to be so. I was like,
He's
oh
telling
gosh.
him don't worry about basically his. To me, you trying to tell him don't worry about his faith or his
Right,
religion.
right, right.
Just be free. You know what I mean? Just
Mm-hmm.
give it to your desire. Whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't tell that man what to
Let
do.
somebody touch your body, like all that weird stuff, like that. That's straight up. That's like that's predator stuff. I'm
Well,
just
some people
saying that
said
is.
we are in the age of truth right now, and it just looks like this
It's
too.
grooming.
Oh my gosh, it's look like it's
and
just going everywhere.
and he's getting older, and he's getting bolder. And if your drinking problem is that bad to where you bored, you're bored, and you want to come out of the closet, but you feel like you can't come out of the closet. Like, sir, go take a break. You don't need to keep putting out these little trash shows. You like you said,
And
you can
that
tell
just
when
trips
hit.
me. That trips me
Hmm?
out, because they don't honestly see that people see. I don't understand. I don't mean to pull, because I'm telling you, I love Luther Vandross. That's just period. But and I find it funny that people go, their life and their career, and without wanting to divulge something like that, when people already see it. They already see it. I mean, they saw it
Yeah,
with him, and they see it with Tyler Perry. I mean, I don't understand what are you hiding from?
And
girl,
do
I've
we
been.
really care? Like, I don't know.
Uh-uh.
I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm not going to go. frequent somewhere or watch something just because a person has a different lifestyle than me. Like I don't understand that. Why they keep
He,
pushing that narrative? It's not the 1970s anymore.
and it's not like women. He's a sex object. Women don't want
Yeah,
him,
they don't want him. I don't want you anyway.
right? I mean, if
That's that used to be the reason why they did do it, because they didn't want to, especially the real handsome ones. They didn't want to alienate the women and stuff like that. But don't nobody want him,
I supported Tyler Perry like from when I think this was
huh?
like 2000. I supported Tyler Perry like back in 20, like from 2002. Like when I was like 18, I found out, I found out about him, and I never got a chance to go to his plays.
On the phone.
But he,
I'm sorry, y'all.
but
I'm
he,
sorry.
no, you're fine. He, I never, and I support when I found out he was from New Orleans, and like his story, he was homeless and whatnot. Like I really did support him. I would go see all the movies and stuff.
Yeah, same.
Then it started becoming redundant. Like same stories. Like, well, damn, can a black woman, can she get a happy ending? Like that
Hmm.
doesn't involve a buff light skinned man.
Right. They can't act, but the women can act, but the men, just notice that the men can't.
The
They
men don't
can't.
need to act. They
That-
just got to look
they
good.
just
Look at
look
Michael
great.
J. White. He makes sure Michael J. White got his shirt off at least once, once or twice in the movies.
Wait a minute, which one is that? Is that the dark? What's the real dark skinned man that I'm surprised
Oh,
he,
that the bald head one.
No, he's what's his Lance, what's his name? Lance, you know what I'm talking about, Lance. And his name Lance, the dark skinned,
Mm,
the real
Gross.
pretty dude.
Lance Gross.
Yeah, Lance Gross.
oh, Lance
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised with Lance Gross either, because I mean, a lot of these, he had okay. I'm gonna give him his credit. He has given a lot of work to people. He is he's funding. I mean, he's helping people at least
Yeah.
get their break. But like you're pigeonholing them, and then I would be surprised if he's locking them into like certain deals and stuff. And then why can't this man go with you to the meetings with Netflix and or I'm gonna take it to Netflix. Where else did he say? Or
That man
Amazon.
had already peak game on him.
Yeah, why can't I go with you? Because this is basically my show. I want to go. I want to see. I'd like to see you in action. But no, you want to grab booty and talk about your no wasn't strong enough, and I'm gonna do.
Hmm.
Don't tell anybody about this, because you want them to think you. What did he say? You want them to think that
You
you're
talented
professional.
on your
Yeah.
own. Like
Oh
you're
yeah.
not.
Well, you've never seen him team up with a man. I mean, to do joint ventures. Have you? I haven't. Joint endeavors with a man. He team up. He'll team up and show, not team up, but he'll showboat with the females, like Taraji P and all of that stuff. He'll do that, but you never see him.
Well, Taraji. I mean, listen. If I was a woman, that's different. And I was an actress, I would most definitely like. If he's gonna pay me, I'm gonna act.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Put
Oh
put in the
definitely.
door because you ain't his preference anyway, big. So I'm not trying to
Right.
be mean, but
But the men, if I mean, I looked up this young man. Like I said, he seems like he's LGBT. So, and
Hmm.
for whatever reason, Tyler, allegedly, Tyler seems to think that all gay men are just out there just doing the wild thing with each other, like just randomly with no no discretion whatsoever. This man told you many, many times he's trying to like keep you away. Now the car thing, sir, did you think that you were gonna be a kept man? Like what you
he
what you
told him he wanted to be the sugar daddy. Yeah, Lee Daniels whiskey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot he was friends with Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels is another one. I still think
Child.
that Jesse think the Juicy Smouye. I
Yeah, that
still
poor
think that
thing
was
there.
I think that
Oh,
was Lee
I thought you.
Daniels' idea.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about the what's his name, the youngest son on he's just turned out terrible.
Bryce
Yeah,
Sugar.
poor thing. He's
I
locked up again.
I I wouldn't be surprised if something went down with him either. So it just, but As far as Tyler go, sir, we know you a old queen. Like, just go ahead and come out that dang on closet.
Right, name it and claim it, Vicky.
Yeah, it is what it is. Just listen. You
Mhm.
might get you might it might inspire you to write some stuff that you just that may be like your Oscar, because that's what he's vying for. He wants to be known. He thinks he knows his audience so well. We're tired of suffering. Like a lot of, I mean, I know we
Mhm.
had this discussion, like, but now it
I
gives
don't
more.
think people will watch it if it did. To be honest with you, I don't.
I mean,
But I mean, you,
I I mean, people are into different things. I think that he could bring in a more diverse audience if he expanded his writing a little bit more. But specifically speaking to this, what this young man is detailing and what what the actions are allegedly of Tyler Perry,
hmm
it all fits together because Boondocks called him out. Um,
Who
other
called him
other
out?
the Boondocks the cartoon, the old cartoon.
What? I mean,
They
what did they say? What did?
they said that he was basically a groomer. Like he was grooming the young
Oh.
men, and he was calling it mentorship. And
hmm
then towards like, oh, I don't know if you ever watched Boondocks. It was granddad, and he was kind of sort of grooming granddad, and granddad thought he was gonna be um an actor, and it, finally at the end he just basically he straight up told him, he said, man, I just want some ass. So, and I mean
Oh my God.
that's just kind of what it is. It's like you made this man quit his job, bought him a car, and you know, first of
Sorry.
all, you're gonna buy me a house. If I'm quitting my job, I need my
He had his roommate, Vic.
huh?
I say he had a roommate.
Roommate. Listen. I want at least a condo. If we're gonna do this thing, then we're gonna really do it. And you already invested and bought me a car, and then you talking about you don't. I'm
You
not
don't like
blaming
my Jeep
him.
as if you gonna be riding in it.
Okay, mm-mm. You want to be my sugar daddy? Prove it. Is that Christian?
hmm
Is it playing?
No, it's something you know it's not playing.
Oh, are you gonna play it? I'll be
I
quiet.
am.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. And then if you can play. I'm gonna go down, but that's all I wanted to say. This is just,
It's
you know,
sad.
well, it's not surprising though to me. I just
Yeah,
kind of figured it was a
I
matter of
don't watch
time.
a lot of TV and I don't follow. I don't subscribe to this. You
I
know how
just
some people like, oh, this that's not my character. Is I was saying this though, but I know like a lot of people do believe in these celebrities, even though they don't know them, and
Yeah, that's true.
they worship them.
That's true.
And they be let down. They be let down because
But sometimes you just got to know somebody by their fruit, just and
hmm
and read between those lines. And I was kind of upset when the Christian Keys guy. I was like, why don't you just stop beating around the bush and come out? I was a little upset with him. We all know what you're trying to say and what you try. Instead of you getting online and half saying something, but I guess it paid off for him in the long run. But
Yeah, depending on what he was, and then again, of course, like we on the other side can say that, but these people that actually is living this and going through this stuff, they
yeah,
have to be careful, with
yeah,
how
that's
they
true.
move.
Yeah, that's true. They have to be careful what they say out their mouths and stuff like that. But then again, a part of me was saying, well, then why are you saying anything? Well, just sit down, shut up. Then, what you say? What are you half saying? That's what I think I was annoyed by that because I was like, what are you half saying? Either you gonna say it or shut. If you either you on the internet first of all. Obviously, you want to bring something to somebody's attention, but so you're on the internet, so either you're gonna say it or you're not gonna say it because what it started to look like, and now I believe it. In my opinion, what it started to look like is that you were just letting somebody know that listen, you
And that
better
probably
pay
was
me
his
my money.
intention. So that, and sometimes we gotta realize
Hmm.
you're not in that person's shoes, so you don't know what their intentions are. So maybe that was what he intended to do:
Maybe
shake the tree. He
shake the
was,
tree.
and he
Yep,
did what he came to do.
and he
Not
did.
what.
And he shut up after
Reasonable.
that, which I kind of respected. That's a gangster move. That's kind of a gangster move. I mean, because he shut up completely after that. He was like, I came and did what I wanted to do.
And he promote his show, All the Queen's Men, over there on his
Hmm.
social media.
And
I'm just
I
glad
believe
he
he
been
got some money
right.
too. I believe he got some money too.
He may
That's
have.
my opinion. I just
He may
believe he got
have.
some
And that may
money.
have been what he wanted.
Yep. Because anytime you go into silent into the dark night like that, and just don't nobody know nothing or ain't heard nothing, you drop a bombshells like that, and then you just disappear. Everybody was talking about it, and then you just disappear, and they say, "Okay, okay, well, I get, I guess you made your
I
point."
get yeah.
So
And
anyway,
he's
okay,
not
y'all.
like that anyway. He's not a person that's on social media like that. So he definitely came. I think I don't know him. Like he came to send a message.
Just-
I
just-
think.
just- like a don't get a twisted message. Don't get this twisted here. I'm
And I'm
here, and
glad he
this.
been right because I actually watched that show.
What? Oh, the Queensman.
hmm
I might have to watch. I
I
might have to
think
watch
he
that.
I think he came out to say pay me for my pain, which is
Yeah,
a a lot,
It was a threat. It was a threat.
it was. It was.
yeah.
That's how I came across.
Yeah.
And I
Mhm.
mean I understand like for a lot of these people this is their passion. This is what's driving them. This is their their life goal to be able to write, to put things on the big screen and have people enjoy their art. Um I just don't know if I mean it's a lot to reconcile
I
with.
get it.
Number one,
I
you
get
gotta,
what you're saying. It's
yeah, just
how far? I mean,
yeah. I'm not gonna let you have the power though. So if we're gonna establish something real early, you want to be my sugar daddy? Okay, well, this is my budget for the entire year. Let's try it out for a year, okay? You want to buy me a car? I also need a condo. I also have a $10,000 a month clothing budget. Like now you still want to be my sugar daddy? Okay, well no, let's just work then. That's how I mean. Maybe that's how you have to start presenting it. But I understand a lot of these people they feel vulnerable and they feel like they're trapped and they don't have any of that power. You got to take it back, or at least try to take it back. And this man coming in there why, trying to give you an excuse. I drink too much. Well, stay your drunk behind away from me. Don't call me with drunk texting and stuff. Isn't there somebody else you can drunk harass?
Yeah, that seems like a bit of a problem too, but okay. Yeah, because that's not that didn't seem if Mr. Keys was talking about the same person, he alluded to the fact that the person likes to drink a lot and and they don't know what they're doing when they drink. So maybe somebody has a drinking problem. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, all right, y'all,
you'll sit his
ladies,
ass down now.
we'll see. All right.
Gloria said we'll see. That's to be
We'll see.
determined.
We'll
That's
see.
to be determined.
Because I won't be surprised. Okay, this is what I was thinking about as you was reading this stuff. I was thinking that several scenarios. Either he gonna try to three things. He gonna try to buy him out. He would,
hmm
but the guy's already saying that no, I want a jury trial. We ain't trying to buy out nothing.
Well, we don't hear nothing else, Glorious. We know what happened.
What'd you say?
If we don't hear nothing else, we know what
We know what
happened.
happened. Well, yeah, immediately we know what happened. Then he got what he wanted to get. Either that, or I wouldn't be surprised if TP if he pull out the big powwows and really get some big time lawyers to really come after this in a fierce a fierce way. I wouldn't be surprised at that. I
Okay.
just wouldn't because he seems kind of messy to me. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. So that's the two things. He might just shut him up, or he might really come out, blazing, trying to go after the guy or whatever, get out in the media, try to get ahead of it, which I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm just saying he might try that.
I can see
But
that.
he seemed petty. I mean, he seemed
But
to
it
be the
seemed
kind of
like this
one.
man may have some receipts, so he about to see his behind out. This man seemed like he was documenting on him, and then if he allegedly is texting, that man could have done videos. He don't know what, because you don't disclose everything at one time, in
Did
my opinion. I don't know though. I'm just
did you
saying.
read? Did you see that? I mean, did you read? I didn't see it because I was listening to you in the background as I told you
Mm-hmm.
what I was doing while I was listening to you.
You was
Anyway,
babysitting.
but did you say that he sued the company, his company too?
Yeah, he
Yes.
did.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
In
yeah,
the
he coming after you
insurance,
going. Yeah.
so that means he gonna get paid
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He coming
for
after him. He did a
insurance.
Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
He did
Mm-hmm.
a Cassie. He did a
Mm-hmm.
Cassie. So yeah, he yeah. If I can't get you one way by your name about what you're doing, I'm not only suing you, your company,
Oh,
your insurance, everything. I'm gonna sue everybody.
he everything but his son, okay? Everything but the kid. Okay, Tyler Perry, TPS Production Services,
Yep.
LLC,
Yep.
Limited Liability Company. To me, that means insurance. And Action LLC, a limited
I wonder
liability
who his lawyers
company,
are.
and DOES 1 through 50 exclusive. And his lawyer is
Mhm.
Jonathan J. Lashad. I just didn't read it. I
Oh,
just
okay.
skipped to the bottom, but it's at the
Not Cassie's lawyers. Right, right.
I don't know who Cassie's lawyer. I don't know who Cassie's lawyer was. Oh, darn
Oh,
it! I'm trying
okay.
to show it to you so
Because
you
they
can
got a
see it.
similar move, and somebody was saying, some legal expert was saying that that was one of the smartest moves to sue, and that's how you sue if you're going to go after a celebrity who has a company. That's how you do it.
Well, because you can get your money from the insurance company. You see right
Hmm.
here, Glorious. Here's
Mm.
the attorney's information.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, I
yes,
see
Lashad,
it.
Jonathan.
Jonathan J. Lashad,
And
law
Derek,
officer
oh,
Jonathan
oh
J.
no,
Lashad. Okay. And that's
oh,
his
they're out of
name. He's
L.A.
the plaintiff. He's the plaintiff.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to see. Yeah, they're out of LA. I think Cassie's lawyers are out of New York, I think. I was just curious. I was just curious because it
Mm-mm.
seems like they're taking a page out of Cassie's lawyer's book. But I guess, like, if you're a good lawyer, you know what to do anyway. So it don't matter
Well, why
where you're
not?
from.
That's what they do anyway. They always cite in other case. That's so to me,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's what they do. Just go and take a little bit from here and a little bit from there and put everything together. And I mean, Cassie kind of put the blueprint out there
So
for
what y'all think this guy? Y'all think this guy gonna settle
mm,
if you can?
in
I don't.
my work experience. Like people will ask for these enormous, like gigantic to the ceiling to settle.
Yeah.
And for me, these attorneys begin when I used to do settlement agreements. The attorneys
Hmm.
used to get our damn money.
Yeah, I
So
know.
I
I
mean,
know.
personally, I would settle it, but I will have to make sure that I'm getting enough that I can sustain my lifestyle, and he
Oh,
can go ahead and produce this damn movie, that this film that he wanted.
So
basically.
It's free
his
promo, baby.
this attorney is an employment attorney, or an employment lawyer. So far,
Mm-hmm.
his biggest settlement has been 4.3 million.
Oh yeah, see, they ask for these in hopes. In my experience, when I used to do settlement agreements,
Yeah.
so you can offer them a number.
Yeah.
That's just like when people like sue the police and they settle, they sue them for an astronomical number, and then
Mm-hmm.
they end up settling for pennies. Like, no,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not settling nothing. If you offering me this, you're gonna offer me more. You're gonna get more because I I know this is not all the evidence. This is just he
I
probably
don't think he will put it all like that. Just from how we've been learning,
Huh?
as we've been looking at different cases, I don't think he would.
Uh,
yeah. This is just a piece of it. So
and I'm sorry, y'all. My daughter is let me go. Let me go there.
Tell him
Let me go.
I ain't been live in about a week, and this is my second day back. So don't tell them you on the porch.
My daughter's on.
Hi, what y'all doing?
We talking about Tyler Perry
hey,
daughter.
niece.
Tyler Perry. Oh,
I'm
did
calling you
Wait
daughter.
a minute, y'all. Hold up. Because now she on the phone. Now here.
something.
Glorious, don't act like that now. She
Okay, go
getting
ahead.
I
jealous.
just saw something. They said that one of the actresses on the show.
The actors, not actresses.
Oh,
Actor.
Actors.
sexual. What did he say? Sexual harassment or something?
Yeah. Uh-huh. And that's
Yeah.
what they were reading is the lawsuit.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, my bad. Bye.
Bye, daughter.
Glorious, fill her in. You gonna fill her in later?
Yeah, I'm a feeling. I can't believe she didn't even know. She all late. Okay.
She
Yeah,
said
I'm
she
feeling
heard. She
it.
saw it.
But she said actresses. I was like, you got the wrong person. It
Yeah,
wouldn't be the
but
actress.
but that is a good thing to think about. You think some more people, because that's what happened when somebody pop out, then other people start popping out.
But not no actress. She said actress. It might be some more actors popping out.
Well, that's why I was saying,
Just
Glorious,
being mean.
because
That's what she said.
if he settles with this guy, like if he offers a settlement and the guy
He
accepts it or
better.
whatever, or then other people gonna pop out. And the
Oh
fact that
yes, yeah. You
he
saw
has,
what happened. Yeah.
yeah, he has evidence that Tyler Perry is petty. If he has
Hmm.
like more that he's petty, he's like, oh, they
Yes.
pissing me off, so I'm gonna
Yes.
be done with their character. Oh yeah, more actors and actresses, and I know how to keep an actor and the actress in line. So you got to think more, more
Well,
thespians.
he
Yeah.
might have to fight then, right? He might because if he go down like it went down with what's his name with Diddy,
Mhm.
everybody started coming out. I mean,
Yeah,
after
and
they
he
saw
want a
that
jury
settlement,
trial. He in his paperwork, he want a jury trial. So he really like laying it heavy to me.
and it might be in TP's best interest to go instead of trying to settle because it might open up the floodgates if he do it another
I
way.
think it's gonna open up either way.
Yeah, it
Oh
is.
yeah, that's true.
Because
I
he's got
think.
all he has to do. This young man, people have to just contact his attorneys. Like, well, look, he was doing what to me? Did he name any names? Like, my character got, written off like this, and
Yeah.
is
And
that,
he and
so
he told him. I think he told him the people because it sounded like he was very comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like such and such character. You know what I'm saying or whatever.
Mm-hmm. With Tyler Perry, man, he's getting casual and comfortable, getting drunk with his little Elton John glasses on and his little flamboyant Steve Harvey suits. Okay, you didn't got comfortable with this man. Meanwhile, he might be intimidated by you because you hold the keys and the cards to his career, but he is saving everything. Screenshot this, screenshot that.
Well,
You,
what would make you
Hmm.
so dumb to not? What would make you so dumb to fall in them? I mean, not, to fall in them traps. You know who
And
you are.
FaceTiming him, child, that man probably was recording the hell out of him. Yep, Christian Keys hit the first now. Everyone else is spot on. Yeah, we gonna listen to Christian Keys on our way out. Miss Nozella. If she
I,
go.
I, I
Hey,
I just don't understand. I just don't understand why. Oh, I'm sorry. Why you could be so? I mean, you got that much money. You're a
Loosey
billionaire.
goosey. I think they get comfortable,
There
Glorious.
might
That's how
have
you
to
are.
be. It has
Anybody that commit a crime, when they get
come
caught
on.
is when they get
when they get
too
stupid.
comfortable, in
they
Yeah.
my
get
opinion.
rich and
Mm.
comfortable.
And it's a power thing. It's all about power and what you can make a normal person, quote unquote, that don't have no money do, for
Hmm.
the money.
I can see that.
Mm,
So
mm, mm.
I'm just over here shaking my head. This is tea to me today. I'm
I
like,
gotta remember to go back and change my thumbnail. That photo got kicked to the curb one more night.
I mean, between Diddy, Nesto don't
Yeah.
got a chance at
Oh,
what's going on in the world.
you're gonna have to cover R. Kelly too again. Just a little bit of what's going on with
Oh
him. Just
God.
what's going on with him. Just he being in the hospital.
What had happened? They say they're trying to set him up. I'm not a
Well, you
R.
ain't
Kelly
heard that
fan.
He
he
went
got
to
an
the
overdose.
hospital.
Yeah, I
OD.
posted it on my community, but I didn't do
Oh,
no research on it.
yeah. They sent him to
So I
they
need to
sent him
do
to the
some
hospital.
research.
Yeah,
Okay, I
they
need to.
trying to take all Kales out. They trying to, yep. They like it's a wrap. All
Oh
these
my.
BD deviants, they going down. Um,
Oh my God.
yeah.
Yeah, they gave him a misdiagnose. I mean, a mis dosage or something like that. Some kind
Hmm.
of overdose. They gave him the medication.
quote
Allegedly.
unquote. But they was just saying
Yeah.
that how the Aryan Nation was trying to do
Yeah.
something.
Oh
Yeah.
God! Well, we know allegedly. I'm
Yeah.
trying to be better since these
Allegedly.
folks
Yeah,
in the
allegedly, that's what they
South
were
out here,
saying.
but anybody can be bought
Oh yeah.
allegedly. Gonna be nice, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. You ain't safe nowhere.
Oh no, and especially if you got a huge catalog that they ready for you to just be gone and over with, you definitely not
Uh-huh.
safe.
Oh,
And
but they did award him a new hearing. So that's the latest thing. I'm sorry. Yeah, they awarded him a new hearing. Judge,
Oh, okay.
not a trial, but a new hearing.
Appeal, like an appeal.
Like a hearing to hear about, to discuss what's been going on with him and stuff like that.
Oh,
And his
okay.
lawyers have filed that, and see if they
They
could get
may
out of
move
it.
him then
They may
to
move
somewhere
him.
else, but he ain't getting out.
yeah, and I'm not with it. Treat him the way that the rest of the people be
Mm-hmm.
treated. I don't care about any celebrity,
Mm-hmm.
and I like the fact that they're being made examples of because it
Yeah,
needs
no
to stop.
special. Mm-hmm.
They
Cause
weren't thinking about when they was
the
treating them
Don.
women's and men's like that. So let's
Mm-hmm.
not act like we too good for jail.
Yeah, cause the Don been moved up here because they took the tablet from them in the Leon County Jail where I'm at in Tallahassee. So she moved to Wakulla, which to me is worse than Leon County, but okay, girl. So she can still be on the tablet and have access to her attorneys and stuff.
Mm.
Who is that?
Donna Addison. I call her, y'all know I
Oh,
call her
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Don.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, I don't know her.
You know who Donna Addison is, the lady that I call her gangster granny, that Dan Markel, Wendy Addison, Charlie.
Uh, Killed the
They,
son-in-law or something?
mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the
Yeah.
old lady. Okay, now I know who
Yes.
you. Yeah.
Gangster granny. Mm-hmm. She like in her 70s. But
Mm.
she,
Mm-mm.
country club money. So she don't move to the hillbilly. She think it's country here in Tallahassee. It's worse there. They probably got 3 teeth in their mouth over there where she at.
Well, she in the sticks.
Mm-hmm. None but hillbillies.
We're gonna see how this is getting real interesting now. It's getting interesting with the trial. Did he try now? Well, it's gonna
And
it's
don't forget about Smokey. We gotta circle back around because Smokey filed a rebuttal to his his ex employees that all what is it, 4 or 5 of them came after him with, the essay, harassment, great, charges. We gotta circle back to Smokey. I actually had kind of forgot about him until this popped up.
yeah, because it was smoky. I don't.
Smokey
Robinson.
Robinson.
Robinson. Oh,
Oh, child.
Smokey.
Oh my gosh.
It's been going
Mm-hmm.
on for years, Gloria. They've been taking advantage of people all sorts of ways. The house
Him
cleaners.
and his wife. It's against him and his wife.
Oh,
Hmm.
his wife
Hmm.
too. Not
Yes.
Smoky. Come
They
on now.
say she
We
knew.
got to leave Smoky
They
alone.
got
I
Smokey
call her
too.
Stiff Hips.
Smokey is a deviant too, quote unquote. That's what they trying to say.
Yeah. It's like what, 4 or 5 of them? I can't remember.
Allegedly.
We read they part, but he actually replied to that. So we gotta read that. And I believe that's in California as
Okay.
well.
Now, are they
You know what?
legal?
Huh?
The people was them ladies legal
Legal.
like here
I don't
um
now
as
when I
citizens
was
or
reading through that stuff, I was kind of, and I'm normally on the woman's side. I'm biased. I will say that. It's
Yeah,
very rare
yeah.
that I'm going to take the man's side. But it seemed like maybe he was trying to scale back because it seemed like all them left around the same time when he got rid of them. And when they do that legal stuff like that, they can stay over here longer. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Uh-huh.
So I
Uh-huh.
was kind of getting those vibes as well. Like
Oh, yeah.
they may not be legal or they
Yeah.
may was scared to go back and they trying to,
yeah,
file
because they
Mm-hmm.
this.
got a special visa for people who done been through like I want not trauma but some kind of abuse or something over here. Then
Mhm.
they could expedite their status.
Child, he ain't gonna expedite nothing. He gonna expedite somebody. He gonna expedite them out of here. He don't expedite nobody to stay. But no, I didn't know all of that stuff. But and my question is, and this is what I don't understand. This is not against the
Mhm.
victim at all, because I know, I've been down that road. I know how that feels. So, but my question is, why is it so popular to just
Mhm.
wait and sit on stuff and wait and wait and wait and wait, and then all of a sudden you're gonna come out and
Mm.
say, oh, they did this to me.
And
Because it's that
in
time.
this guy case, just specifically this one, it kind of seemed like, first of all, you weren't working for him, so he didn't really have that much control over you. You had a job, you weren't depending on him for shelter, so you could have, when he bought you that car and you felt uneasy or whatever the situation was, you could have cut things off then. But it's like you started, to me, documenting and
Yeah, I
doing all these things because you knew it was gonna end this way at a certain point.
oh my gosh.
To
Mm-hmm.
me, with him
But
in this
don't hate the
situation.
player, hate the game.
Okay,
This
But yeah,
big grown man put himself in that predicament for this man to even do that. And
I
which
agree.
I'm not going to say that I don't know what's right or wrong because these people really be wanting to be movie stars and all these different
yeah,
kind of
that too.
stars on the
Mm-hmm.
screen. Like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
there's be something deep in them. So it's like
Right.
I don't want to be a star, so they're not gonna get
That's
me
what Big
talking
said.
about writing me a script and now you groping on me. No, but these people feel like, and it's been in the word on the street been like, you got to give a little to get a little. What did you do to
Girl,
get this
Crazy.
part?
thank you.
It's
That casting couch is old. That's
It's
old
a
news.
it's a very old couch,
that's so sad.
and so
His mama was saying, "You ain't gonna be in the Illuminati." I'm watching Kanye and all of this stuff. So this one
but
right
the
here,
difference is now we're in the day and age where we on the media. One button
Yeah, that's
over
right.
millions and millions of
Away.
people can get the information in one
That's
click of
true.
a button. So it's not
yeah,
That's
like,
it.
oh, you going home and crying tears and keeping it in your diary and sucking it up. No.
right,
And we at sue season. These people is suing. If something happened to
Left
them,
and right.
they
Mm-hmm.
waking up
right,
like, oh, I could
right.
get paid for that. He touched me on my butt. I could get paid for that. So everybody's
27,
trying to
27
come.
years ago.
Right.
27 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
how old was Bill Cosby case? And he got
Child, this
rolled
went way
up.
back.
So it's like it's that time. So
Oh,
if you
even
ain't simmered down and you ain't learned no lessons, and you feel like your money can make you do whatever, then that's on
mhm.
you because money
What
is the root of all
True.
evil. And if
even
you allow it
47's
to be
case.
evil, that's
47's
you.
case went back to 1960, 70 something, but the woman on the plane that she won. Uh Alleged she had some allegations against him in the state of New York. She won against him for something he allegedly had done on a plane. But in the early 70s, that's when you know what I'm saying when I say number 47 or whatever he is,
Mhm.
45, 47.
Mhm. Yeah, both 45,
Yeah,
47. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That woman won her case and brought it up. How many decades later? 50 years later.
Yeah, see, some of these acts that they are referenced, I didn't look them up, but the legal people probably look them up and be able to break them down. But even in this lawsuit, some of that they're referencing like the Ralph Act. It was another one I saw, the Bain Act. So I'm sure there's something in these acts that are allowing them to go back that far. I don't know, but I'm sure it's some type of connection. But even though this one is not old, as those, but
Mm,
I
all
just
right.
wonder with these acts.
I just wonder why these people don't get people that's down with whatever they're down with. I'm sure
Yeah,
there's
that
plenty
part.
of people out there want a sugar daddy. I mean, plenty of males that want a male sugar daddy. It's
It's
a
like they
whole
getting the
community.
real out of turning these people out.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yes. Yeah.
and
Actually, I'm
it's
kind
the
of surprised
same
that
on
this.
the other side too with some of the trans people. I
Yeah.
get
Mhm.
I'm not trans and I don't study this or anything like that, but it's like they're doing the same thing and then threatening to out people and they got all these hate crime things going on. So it's like, okay, can we find a happy medium or something? Because this is getting out of hand on everybody end.
Hmm. And then they ended up unalive this stuff, and so then
Mm-hmm.
we have that battle. But it's like you, I don't know, because
It's a lot.
it's a lot of trickery.
Okay, y'all, I gotta go get me something to eat. I ain't have
All
my
right.
stuff together today.
Okay.
Y'all
Yeah, I'm
get
gonna
drop
let you go.
y'all
Thank
last
you.
thoughts. Cause we
Yeah,
gonna
I gave my last thoughts, and that's
thank you,
yeah, not
Glorious.
surprised.
And daughter joined us today.
She went downstairs. I'm like, I'm gonna talk to her about coming, getting on. The heck, she gonna come in here and get on my call. I'm like, all right. I'll talk to y'all later.
Thank
And
you,
my
Bye.
Glorious.
my last thoughts is I'm just staying tuned.
We
I'm just staying here, keeping my eyes and ears open to the next case because
yeah,
these people got cases.
and I'm gonna go back and look at it because posted that, but I didn't dig into the R. Kelly. So I'll go look into it so we can actually talk about it.
Yeah.
Can
Well,
you
thank
drop me
you for
down? Because
letting
I
me
can't
up.
figure out how to get down.
You drop
Glorious.
me down too. Y'all have a
Okay.
wonderful day.
All right. Vic may have stepped away. Oh, there
I'm
she
here.
go.
My last thoughts is if you get rich and you get successful and you feel like you need, you want to do something strange and you want to be a sugar daddy or a sugar mama, get with somebody who is willing and open to the idea. All this forcing people to do stuff and coming
Yeah.
on to people to do stuff and not respecting people's boundaries and you
Mm-hmm.
wanting power and all that. Um, I suggest you go play a video game if you feel like you need to like control the world. Go play Grand
Mm-hmm.
Theft Auto or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably an easier thing to do than like get yourself in trouble because I guarantee you there are too many stories and too many tales and too many rumors of Tyler. Well, we got Diddy going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
We have R. Kelly already locked up.
Mm-hmm.
We have there's stories of Lee Daniels and
Mm-hmm.
Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry. They close. I'm just gonna say Oprah ain't too far behind. There's too many tales of this stuff going on, like in Hollywood, and I know
Right.
people think that is they only pointing out like the black people. That's not
Yeah.
the case. They're coming after everybody at this point.
Yeah.
And I mean, these are just people that have been doing it for a long time, and you just got away with it. But go with somebody who's willing and ready.
Right.
So, but as far as R. Kelly goes, I
Yeah, you
keep
gotta give
seeing
me the
it.
update. I saw and put a post, but I didn't dig into it. I didn't dig
Yeah,
into it.
I was gonna peek over at that lady's channel and see what she
Oh
had to
yeah, I
say.
could go
But
over
yeah,
there. I'm pretty sure she is,
yeah, she
breaking it
probably talked.
down, honey, in his favor.
Girl, she probably talked to the family and whatnot. But she got the inside scoop. But I I don't know. I mean, I don't really. I didn't keep up with that. I watched a little bit of that, and I was kind of sort of done with that.
You know how I am about kids, so
Right.
and not that all his cases had to do with kids, 'cause I think a lot of people do think that, but that was a little too much,
Yeah. So
for me.
and just this sounds like it's gonna be much because like the floodgates are about to be open with this, and not that he messing with the wrong. I'm not saying anything about interracial couples, but like he just
I get what you're saying.
yeah. So thank you, Lady Bug. I guess Nestor gonna have to take the back
Child,
burner
well,
for right now because
maybe
because folks
tomorrow,
is
baby. Maybe tomorrow. There's something else pop off.
because the
I
rich
did
folks is cutting up.
I was gonna recap again with Duchess Dior and the Frenchman because another one of his brothers spoke out, and then I
I
saw
s
another message that I wanted to share, but
Yeah, well,
this took over. So I don't want to keep y'all no more longer, and I want to go get something to eat. But so I'll bring that tomorrow. If nothing else pop off,
yeah.
Nesto needed Nesto
That's
on pizzazz.
Nesto broke. So like that's the
Mhm.
only had Shirley money. So we gotta go where the rich people at. So thank you, Lady T Bug. I forgot who came up here. Nozella and
Glorious.
Glorious. Thank everybody. Have a good evening, and I can't
Thank
wait to see what you got. I hope nothing else come out. Like, just I'm used to just the waterfalls and the lakes that I'm used to, or the rivers and the lakes that
Vicky
I'm
said
used
this
to.
too much. This too much.
Espe- Especially all these black people. I'm like, listen, can we have one? Can we have one? Can we just have
Oh
one that don't
God.
have
Miss
a
me say where the money reside.
right? Good night.
Good night, Vic. Thank y'all for coming. We gonna let Christian take us up out of here. Child, where he at? I gotta hit play. I don't have him up here so long, child. I don't know which one. Oh, I think he over here. Okay. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh, I forgot to cut the volume up. I hate when Instagram do that.
I've been speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience, um, what I experienced with certain powers that be that were moving inappropriately. And I really, like, it's in my bone marrow to discuss that because thankfully God built me the way that he built me, but I I'm not sure, based on this person's claims and brags, that he's literally got. At the same time, this person was sexually harassing me for years. Um, he was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. And clearly that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I really, I want to have these discussions. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It happens. It's not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes. And it'll be men tempting men. And that's why a lot of my posts over the last few years have been about taking the scenic route, taking the long way around, because if that means that you can carry your integrity with you, then, and it's 11:11. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for another opportunity to connect with you. Please forgive my sins, my shortcomings, my bad decisions, and my mistakes. Please continue to guide and protect us as only you can. Everybody that's watching, it's not a presentation. If I see 11:11, I try to have another conversation with God. So thank you, Heavenly Father. I appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. In Jesus Christ's name we pray, amen. That's interesting. Good evening. Hope everybody's doing amazing. I've been speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience. What I experienced with certain powers that be that were moving inappropriately. And I really, like, it's in my bone marrow to discuss that because thankfully God built me the way that he built me, but I'm not sure, based on this person's claims and brags, that he's literally got. At the same time, this person was sexually harassing me for years. Um, he was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. And clearly that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I really, I want to have these discussions. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It happens. It's not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes. And it'll be men tempting men.
All right, y'all. It started over. I was sitting here and waiting till he get to a point where I could stop it. Y'all know how Instagram is. We can't slide the bar. It just do what they want to do over there. They need to work on that though. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all for joining me again on the front porch. We had another new topic. I cannot forget to go change that thumbnail. So y'all gotta remind me if I don't change it, because I don't want to mislead anyone. Because we don't have to do clickbait, because I'm happy with the company that come over here and sit on the front porch. Good night, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll shoot for Nesto again tomorrow. But for today, we let Christian Keys take us up out of here. We read the Tyler Perry lawsuit with Mr. D.D. Derek Dixon. And we're going to call it a night. Bye, y'all.